Yo, 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 welcome everyone. It is the 18th of October. Man, the time, the days, the weeks, they fly by, man. But we are back with another scrim block. We are now officially in stage 2, so the teams, should have formed. And from what I've heard amongst some of the players, there's at least a fair couple of teams that have formed. Even looking at the sheet of players, there's definitely a lot of teams that have formed. I'm not sure if there's going to be official tricos just yet. Maybe they come a bit later on. So, we need to see, that's also an interesting aspect of team names. Maybe we see the next tricode become the next big thing. But only time will tell. I'm just gonna unmute, and there's a couple of peeps. Of course, some of the various community members that have helped organize all of these scrims are here to just give a final little send off before we get into game 1. Yo.
Hi.
What's up, boys?
Welcome.
All right, so I think we are pretty much ready, boys, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
I think so, yeah. Let's get
Good
this
luck.
going.
All right. Starting in 10. Let's go. Let's make sure it's normal. Yeah, we're good.
Select your hunter.
I will save FPS if I turn off this stream, but do you boys want to watch?
No, we will leave. I thought you wanted to speak something.
Oh, no worries.
But right. I think you were going straight to casting, so...
Yeah, I'm straight into casting, boys, yeah. So I'll catch you guys post-game, Kuba, yeah?
Yeah, good luck, good luck, yeah.
Cheers, dude.
Good luck.
Cheers.
Right.
Has anyone crashed or anything? Are we good?
The hunt sets
Awesome
us
stuff.
free. You
Yo,
are
what's
the
up,
drop
Ash?
leader.
Multicasting, what do you mean? I know, these just some of the homies had just stayed by for a little bit longer. Oh, has anyone crashed? Run to me have crashed. Okay, we got an early remake, boys. It's fine though, it's fine. We have to test the waters, man. We have to test the reaction speeds of picking characters. And unfortunately, one person failed the test. We've all been in that spot once before, so. Oh, thanks as well, Blink. That was intentional, surely.
Well, hello. Yo, this game is so good, dude.
But yeah, it will be a remake anyway, so we're good. I had to make sure the game was loaded into RAM for everyone, Makes the game smoother for the next run. Oh my god, dude. The R checks have become like how it was maybe about 3 or 4 months ago. Hey, what's up, Revel, dude? Holy. Dude, and I hate this weather. We are at, like, in the UK, we're at, like, that transitional temperature where it's, like, you could put the clothes out to dry if you did a wash, but they're not going to dry that efficiently. But if you take it inside, they're not going to dry efficiently either, and the house is going to be too hot if you put the radiators on. I hate it, bro. I hate it, man. But it will be like this for like 1 or 2 months, and then it will get super cold, and then it's okay. Like, you can put the radiators on, and it's okay. But I hate this period, man. Oh dear. Alrighty. Game number 1. Let's get into it, boys.
Abyssal hatchlings are
What are we
spawning
looking at?
soon.
We're looking at the Soul Stealer blue armors on Hallows, so definitely a point of interest that a lot of teams might head towards, as well as Academy, of course. So definitely some high chance of action happening in this kind of region. Scavenger Bay with armors, but it's really far away. Of course, with the Sky Shock, you can accelerate that trajectory towards that biome. 3 teams dropping on Vanegrove straight off the bat. We're looking at Green Team taking Immo for free, Lobster in this scenario. And taking the Guardians as well when they eventually spawn. And of course, yeah, this potential collision course already between Greed straight onto Training Enthusiast. Gets the Sky Shock right at the last second. And Koya potentially looking for a full aggro chase onto Greed. I'm wondering how this was going to transpire. But Training Enthusiast actually gets a kill onto Moik. That's very unfortunate to start things off here. But, you know, with it being early days, you know, teams can very easily recover, of course. We've seen it many, many times before. But Training Enthusiast now getting caught out by Timmy. Oh, man. It's all unfurling so quickly. And the Abyssal Hatchling is definitely going to be a free pickings here for Burr. But obviously, with the kind of delayed early game, losing a couple of members. Well, we flick over to Pan and Leo in this scenario. Guardians look for grabs. Gentle trying to get some poking on that Shrike. Looking at Mayuri with the flank. Oh, gets a nice little spike ready onto Bullholm. But a nice little dash away at the last second. Feels like Celeste might be the only one capable of doing with those kind of sneaky escapes. Gentle on last legs. Lucas getting a little bit of poking, but Trepper's actually maybe clearing house with a couple more LMBs, maybe one more long dash. Hopefully Trepper's got it off cooldown. I'm wondering how long it's going to be, because Lucas is in combustion state. Does get the LMB to seal the deal. And it looks like it is going to be Velati with the Sky Shock going to Cobus for that reset there. Look over to Academy. It looks like some more actions brewing potentially. We're looking at Sunchi's. Vortex Charm actually gets the connection onto Munio. Misado actually gets the pick, full pick. There we go. That's Rhapsody's taking the kill credit, of course. See an uppercut, let's pick up as well. Sunchi's trying to get some poke whenever possible, but it looks like the Kronos is now the last member for Hyenas. A couple more LMBs. He's got the nice little flank through the portal. Hopefully he can make it out in this scenario. But Lizardo is definitely going to seal the deal. Okim Railgun. Oh, actually misses it. Slight little whiff. There's no way Kronos makes out of this one. They're going to be chasing this one to the end of the earth. And there we go. Unfortunately, that is Hyenas out at last place. We're seeing a lot of teams potentially congregate on this left-hand side. And potentially on Gridlock, there might be some little catch-out here potentially for Kappa Gods. But he's actually backing at the last second. Got a little bit of cheese farm, stealing a couple of mobs from Gridlock. Away from Core, there, as we can see. There we go. All the mobs are formed up pretty much in this area. Circle is closing in. We've got about three or four teams. It looks like Leo potentially being gate kept just outside the circle as well. But they probably have a safe passage through. It looks like, because it looks like Pan are also rotating. Potential friction point here. Oh, and a nice little spike by Deco onto Trepper there. And it feels like in this scenario, Pan are in a quite panicked state, it feels. They've lost a lot of HP, but, you know, with the zone being not that damaging, they should be okay. Recovery is still easy to do and quite abundant. Look up over onto Dawn Caps as well. Like, sent in with a bit of momentum along with their winning for reinforcements, but he's actually popped the hoverings as well. Vortex Charm doesn't get any connection, unfortunately. Flake sends in a couple LMBs onto Vunu. And, I think Flake is desperately trying to get that next hook in. It should be happening very, very soon, but Winning's there, kind of potentially body blocking just temporarily. There we go. He's got clearance now to get that hook in, but he's now... Vunu's actually returning the pressure in magnitudes. Flakes has already found dead. It's a 1-for-1 exchange. Flakes is no longer going to get res. Kaiser pops the ulti, but doesn't get any connection, unfortunately. To do have this nice narrow corridor to keep sending in LMBs in flurries. Of course, with that Hudson and rest happening on each side, it's going to be a reset now. The hook attempt, though. Flakes is there with the immediate reaction and does get one pick. So it is definitely now a clean 3v2. Black Lamb, that might be the sacrificial lamb. And, well, of course, again, I think I've already made that joke last week, but I have to make it again, unfortunately. But he's actually exchanged 1-for-1. He's holding his ground, and Winning might be the next victim here, potentially, with a couple more charged LMBs coming from Black Lamb. But this time, Flakes gets the dunk with the hook as well on top. Recourse coming in at the last second. Those necessary reinforcements. Kaiser's there now. And they're Winning just take the anomaly north side. There is a res, of course, on the north side, but he is a little bit low on HP. This is a very risky kind of maneuver to take here. We need to see if Kaiser is going to go with an aggressive force or not in this scenario. Surprisingly not. I'm surprised he didn't just full send, you know. You can easily dash that with Krista and make it. There's a wheelie position anomaly. Winning is on his last legs. Black Lamb also kind of super low as well. Dash down to the south side. Winning is sending in very aggressively. Nice little midway hook with the dunk Flakes. There we go. Vinu tries to return the favor, but is unfortunately not successful. But he does get an LMB with a nice little dash onto Winning. Back to a 2v2 again. Just reassessing the state of the game because this fight has been extremely scrappy between these two teams. Romance is now potentially caught out. Nice little decent slug wave, but Flake kind of cancels that maneuver, pops his own slug wave, actually takes down one, and the mob actually kills Romance right at the end. So just one member left for each team. And just below that, we're looking at Pan. They're looking to potentially get that kill onto Trapper and take out Cam, potentially 11th place. Looks like they're going to be successful. Probably. There we go. Unfortunately, Cam are outed 11th place. Looks like two are going to be able to potentially get themselves back in the game, but there's not that much space to play in. You know, they've got the rotation that they got, a dangerous rotation that they potentially have to make in this scenario. Sheesh. Flick down the bottom left-hand side on Magebog. Looks like Velati and Training Enthusiast having a little bit of poke wars, but Training Enthusiast is actually getting super segregated from the rest of the team. Already getting spiked as well. Training Enthusiast unfortunately found dead. It was like there's a little bit of a miscom there. And reses are actually looking a little bit troublesome as well to find. You know, all the reses are being basically guarded by another team. We're looking at Finn as well, looking super healthy on armors. They got all the relic purchases in as well, so they're looking super good. Look over to Lob and Cat as well. Looks like Krager's not managed to find that hook, and there's also only one relic as well in this scenario. Nice little rain of arrows actually pushes away Lobster. Salamander looking to get a little bit more poke whenever possible. We've seen an Air Blaster as well, which is a nice potential pickup. Looking at, I think, a Sky Shock rotate from Koi as well, so they're going to be able to try this res. It looks like Pan also know that there is a team on the top left-hand side. They are just trying to guard this one whenever possible, but now they've actually pounced onto Koi. They've got the stun connection along with the Sky Shock pummel. Kappa Gods is found dead. It is just Atsu last alive now for Koi. And looks like Atsu might be dead as well in this scenario. Doesn't get spiked though, so a little bit of extended chance of survival. Actually gets a reset onto Trapper. Flick quickly down onto the bottom left-hand side. We are seeing a KP as well from Tua, also trying to maybe look for some free pickings, flakes there. Rhapsody actually found 2 kills as well. Holy. Still back a crown pickup by Atsu. Maybe trying to get a cheese pick onto someone if possible. 1 minute 25. Greed last for life for Core. Unfortunately found dead, so they are out 10th place. Flick back up onto Atsu and see how he's doing in this scenario. About the third, trying some aggressive play there on the hooks, and unfortunately did get the ulti connection.
Meteor Beast incoming.
We are looking at Corrosion and Combustion.
An enemy Oracle is scanning.
In 50 seconds roughly. On the left-hand side of the map, we're looking at Leo and Pan with a little bit of LMB pokes here and there, spike grenades and stuff like things of that nature. Oh, nice little blast away onto Vuholm. Like his super low on HP, no armors. I don't think their econ is that healthy in this scenario as well. Tua having a very, very meaty engage against Cat. They have to try and recover now some HP as Romance is super low on HP. Cat definitely won that exchange, I would argue. So 3 teams are now circling back as we look between Leo, Pan, and Finn in this scenario. Spike grenade does miss by Ranta. But Milkony, we know he's an extremely good KP. Slug Wave doesn't get too much value, but definitely force away through home. Velati on 1 HP, Spike Grenade. Arcane Rogan misses on both sides. Pepper with a nice little aggressive dash just takes down Velati. And Lucas now has to jump ship as well. Already in combustion state, so can't really do any more plays here. The ice did not collapse there, so there was no spike potential for Lucas either, unfortunately. And Pano definitely accruing a couple of kills at the very least, I must say. Nice stuff going there. As we look at this Meteor Beast, it's now dropped, of course, still in phase 1. The hooks miss on both sides. Need to kill the crystals, of course. Deco just waiting on that Sky Shock, just patiently waiting for some sort of maybe evasive in or out maneuver. As Bear now approaching from the right hand side too, and same with Cat. Tua need to be very, very cautious here. Vortex shot with a massive connection, stun combos coming in flurries. Oh my god, Tua on the last leg as it is just winning last alive, does not die to the boss. Rhapsody's absolutely farming these kills as well for Bear. Super nice combos. Really happy to see it. Meanwhile, Lobster, Meteor Beast is on half HP. They're definitely trying to get that kill, and it looks like a Cat have now averted their temporary pressure they applied to Bear to try and get this kill. They've hooked it back to try and get a bit more time to try and guarantee this Meteor Boss kill. And that does mean that Bear and Cat are now going for their own little mini engage. There's a lot of walls to play on though, so it looks like it's going to be a disengage. And also a free soul pickup, of course, as we just saw. Milk Honey also killing Kappa Gods at the same time. Until trying to get that poke onto Milk Honey, trying to find that angle, but there's mountains are covering things pretty nicely. Training Enthusiast also found dead. Kind of looking to go for a potential aggressive in. Mayuri getting absolutely chain chunked there. But a really nice, fast pickup there. Super nice response time from Trapper there to pick up Mayori, of course. And this is an opportune moment for a Ghost to get really high value, of course, with all these narrow corridors and walls in abundance. One spike grenade can just change the tide so quickly. Yeah, Fuse, I'm not sure what's going on. A nice little hook dunk. The dunk actually misses onto Ryuoji. Slug Wave actually gets a 2-man anti-heal. Big value. Spike Grenade as well gets a nice little knockaway. All they need to do is concentrate the fire. Also an EMP nade. They're throwing everything in the kitchen sink. Cat Heist has to pop the Fusillade as well at the last second. And Matt is probably going to find a free kill potentially. Rhapsody actually finding the kill. In fact, getting the credit for it. And then Rhapsody actually knocks away at Matt, but he keeps sending those LMBs in. Oh, on that Hudson. We look at Velati now back in the game. A nice little ulti pop. Velati's already found dead. Lucas needs to, really get that chain CC combos in onto Vipero. But the LMBs keep coming in from Lizardo and Rhapsody. And Wuholm has to now jump ship completely, circle around. There's going to be a safe haven potentially on the other side. But Cats are waiting there, as we can see. So it is a potentially risky maneuver, but hopefully he can make it out of that one. Well, we're looking on the top side as well. Cat are now walking down onto Finn. Especially with the boss zone kind of reducing the amount of playable space. It's making things potentially difficult here. We're looking at Koi as well, just on the left-hand side. So even if they try and scurry around, it's also going to be problematic. Ninka, I'm not too sure. I think I'm not sure when the points are going to start being like introduced into these scrims. It's a good question for Courageous when I next speak to him. Benito on his last legs. Ooh. Nice little R&B knockaway, but a super mega clean hook by Timmy does seal the deal. And Lobster are unfortunately out. We're looking at Wuholm as well, trying to find some sort of res. There's a crown there in the corrupted zone, of course. Up for grabs. Oh, Matt with an extremely aggressive in, but Lizardo super evasive there. Nice little hook onto the Abyss Hatchling. Potentially free pickings for Koi, but it does spawn back onto Bear, of course. Dropped in the Abyss. And Trinity needs to be quite cautious. He has to actually use the squid to get out in this scenario. And that's the right play, all things considered. And Trinity Enthusiast definitely needs to get the heals in. We are seeing a resistant by Wuholm as well. Has to pop the ulti to guarantee it pops off. But Pan are looking for some potentially free pickings now. This might be a free triple kill for Pan in this scenario. They've definitely accrued, like, what? 9, was it? 6 or 11 kills now. My god. And Velati's now last alive. Oh! Oh, dodges the arcane railgun. Oh, has he got heals though is the question. Or tries to get a cheese pick onto Trepper for maybe some resets. Salamander also picks up a crown. Trying to get Matt the Third back in the game. 1 minute left. And it looks like Trinity is looking to try and get some hooks. We're seeing some two-way magic happening with Bear as well. The rotation is not too crazy, but it looks like it's going to be a safe little pocket to play in. Kind of looking super healthy in armors. We're looking at Finn with a bonfire drop. We're looking at a crown potential pickup for Velati, but he's chilling in the bush. Maybe looking to get a cheese spike onto someone. Oh, he's been found out now. And the opportunity to get... He goes for the crown res. No, I don't know. I feel like his mind was in two places there. Like, oh, do I get the crown or do I just stand in the bush? But I think they knew that he was chilling in the bush still, so... Trinity is definitely going to get caught out. He tries to break the bush down, but we're saying no to deforestation today. He's tries to send a couple of LMBs there on that jewel. That's is basically nearly full proc. He's three stacks, but he's bought himself enough time with a nice little dash away. Trinity is just completely dead. I don't know if they've already used this res beacon because they're definitely not heading towards it. Only 3 seconds left for Salamander, so about to get that crown off. Boom. There we go. Got the Third back in the game. And Morris in about 25 seconds. Ranta finding Trapper as well. Ooh, that's actually a big loss for Pan in this scenario. And it seems like in the blink of an eye, Gentle with no armor as well. It's a little bit troublesome, but I think they can recover from this one. They got the money for a crown, but there's no shops nearby. Well, not one that's been occupied by Finn in this scenario, unless Fish and Finn go for a little fight. Crown pickup for Atsu. They've been in this scenario before, I feel. Next weekend, cheers, Courageous, for the fill-in. And Finn, I mean, they don't have that many kills, but their econ is looking super healthy. We're seeing potentially a risky rotation by Pan, but they have to make some sort of choice here. We're going to hope it's the right one and everything's timed correctly. There's a small pocket where they can potentially, escape here, and that is rapidly becoming 0 because Finn are, completely gatekeeping this. They can go through the top side, of course. We do see a bonfire on the north side occupied by the red team, Cat in this scenario, so they can maybe find that they can slither through this pocket and maybe go for an orange, but it's still risky, of course. Oh, and they do get the hook too. Milk Honey with the dunk as well onto Mayuri. A couple more LMBs. No one spiked just yet. Ranted there with the LMB reinforcements. Milk Honey actually found dead. Cat Heist. Damn. There we go. So they do return the favor. Gentile's last life has picked up an armor though.
Oracle is
And when that
scanning.
circle starts to close in, this is what I was talking about, you know. What sort of approach is Gentle going to take in this scenario? It goes for the wide flank, maybe all the way around, but we do see the green team waiting here. As long as they're playing the bush correctly, they could maybe get a free picking. I think Salamander maybe sees some audio cues as well. Just seeing an E-plat play. That does buy Gentle a little bit more time to kind of assess the situation before going in for a full in. And there we go. It's now by Cat, and now Bear as well has to dash back maybe onto that E-plat, but it's going to be in the zone. The ulti misses, the second win also misses, hits Matt the third, but that's about it. Gentle has to feather perfectly here, but I don't think there is any chance of survival, unfortunately. That is Pan outed 6th place. Finn chilling in the bush. Timmy goes in for a hook, unfortunately misses it. Nice little prediction, but he definitely knows they're in the bush in this scenario. Koi and Bear have their own little mini engagement as well, and they came out, you know, really bruised after that. I felt their econ is, yeah, it's in tatters. They have no armor repairs to buy in this scenario, so it's going to be really, really tough to, you know, properly stabilize. And this is like potentially free pickings, you know, especially for a Saros KP comp in these corridors, especially when they can force people out territorially. They've done it really, really well. They're obviously doing the same to Koi as well. They're going to start encroaching on their territory soon, very, very soon, I think. But it depends if Train gets the hook. But of course, everyone's going to be noticing that with these bushes. I'm liking it, you know, that I feel like we're seeing a dramatic increase in players, you know, remembering to check bushes. They may not check it actively, but, you know, they always treat it as if someone's in them. I feel like in the first couple of scrims, that wasn't always the case, so really nice to see. Kappa Gods just managed to survive with a slither of HP, but gets hooked at the last second. Basically, a max range, really, really nicely done by Timmy there, right at the end. Circle pulling to the right-hand side, of course. There is a crown that is going to be picked up very, very shortly by Ranter, I assume. But circling around, playing for that next circle, you know, maybe a full south side. You know, from the spectator, it looks like an opportune moment because we do see Bear having a kind of a heavy engagement against Cat. They have to dash back at the last second. Nice little second win. Doesn't really catch anyone there, unfortunately. Matt the third has to try and rapidly rotate. Rairoji trying to get some little LMB pokes in as well. Salamander with the ulti as well. Ranter picked up some crown. 1 minute, about 10 seconds left. Actually gets the crown pop. Really, really nicely done. And Cat getting absolutely chunked here. Can Salamander make it out is the question. Unfortunately not. Don't actually misses by Monkuni's 2. And Finn kind of need to kind of reset, circle around if they can. But they're deciding against it. They're going for a pad play, maybe? Another pad play. I'm surprised Bear aren't jumping on this. It's taken them way too long to actually apply the pressure that they should. They have armors in abundance. It feels like this would have been easy pickings for Finn, especially. And Milkhoney is unfortunately caught out here. They did actually catch one right at the end. And I'm wondering if Finn... They do have enough... No, they don't have enough for a crown still. There is a crown below them. But we do see two teams kind of guarding that territory. Vortex trying to get the connection. Catheist is managing to 80 straight for most of the damage, but no armors now. And the hook comes in. That's another kill there. And another one for Ranter. Yep, there we go. But it's one kill on each side. So Timmy and Azardo respectively taking 1 kill. That does leave Finn outed. 4th place with 3 teams left now. And Zone pulling now to the bottom side. We now have basically 3 dibs over this, but Fish can now just, you know, roam around. They're super nice. Well, the econ's not good, but the armors are really healthy.
Storm tightening.
There's been moments where they've been quite brawl heavy. I think that might have contributed to their econ. I've seen some little portal cheese here to try and get some poke in whenever possible. And I'm surprised, you know, we also saw, you know, quite abundantly happening in all the previous scrims. You know, there's a lot of nuke usage, but that's not happened that much, I feel like, in Game 1 at least. He's got popped by Kappa Gods, but he's unfortunately found dead. Koi are really stuck in a hard place as Fish continues to apply pressure now onto Atsu. Dash down on the south side by Mizum. A couple more LMBs will surely seal the deal. Train actually picks up a crown, though. We knew that one was just here. And Atsu can maybe relocate onto Train. He's managed to dash to the left-hand side. And it just feels like the teams that snowballed aren't really min-maxing the pressure that they could actually be applying. It is definitely going to be 2 teams left very, very shortly unless Train gets a random spike onto someone. And that is the case now. We are just left with Bear and Fish in this scenario. So he misses the hook, unfortunately. And as I mentioned, with the econ, he can't really afford armor repair. So Timmy has basically no armor now. Same with Miazum. Unfortunately split out from the rest of the team. Tries to dash through to get a couple of stacks, but is unfortunately, you know, rapidly disintegrated. 81 is trying to survive on that Saros, but even with a little bit of portal cheese, but he's getting absolutely stun CC'd. And how many kills are Bear ending up with so far? monstrous game 16. It's going to be, what, 19 games. It's going to be 20 to end it off when they kill Timmy right at the end. Sheesh. Burr taking game number 1.
Warning. Storm closing.
Oh, GPA, this is your team? Okay. Have you been coaching them already a little bit? Alright, let's make sure everything's good. Second storm shift. 1 second. Bullet. There we go. Oops. There we go.
Select your hunter.
The hunt sets us free.
You are the drop leader.
Yeah, it makes sense, GPA. You want to do like a full analysis, but you're like kind of you're like attributed to them, right? Like you are like the coach, the assigned coach sort of thing. But you're just not doing any coaching yet, so you're like watching their games now. Yeah. Okay, that's going to be the interesting thing. I'm wondering how much coaches are going to start to like say, you should really be playing this comp, focus on this specific type of comp or whatever, or if they're going to take a more like open approach and say like play what you want and we'll kind of work within the confines of, you know, what you can play. So game 2, we've got Bullet Trains, of course. Fish with 3 dibs on Cold Fang, and no one is contesting that one. And we've got Masamune as well, of course. In Prisma Falls, it looks like Pana going to be going for that one. Coin pile on the right hand side, just to the left of Wraith's Row. And aside from that, I think things are going to be relatively non-confrontational. Apart from this green team, they're actually making their way down now. There's definitely going to be a Masamune fight for sure. Pan do have the level 2 advantage straight away though. Oh, Lizardo potentially getting caught out here. Mario with the extremely aggressive pace with the dash onto Lizardo. Definitely going to be caught out. That's going to be 1 kill. Oh, gets a nice little spike grenade. Can't get the reset. It's a 1-1 exchange. But, you know, I think they both died on the same frame there, so they couldn't get the reset. And it looks like the Abyssal Hatchling is definitely going to be against Pan. Nice exchange overall. That's one of the benefits of having Illuna, of course, with the getting that passive res. I think things to just feel a bit more controlled. Oh, good to hear, GPA. We're looking at Red Book as well. The Cat, 3 pickings. We're seeing Matt on Oath this time instead of a Hudson, so maybe he's just trying a couple of different characters, trying to find some sort of footing, of course. Maybe find that magic comp. He's got the upper cutlass as well. But apart from that early scuffle for Masamune, everything has just calmed down completely. I think we've seen Lobster as well, dropping Imatech at least twice, so this definitely might be a sort of established buy and drop pattern for them, which is cool to see.
Warning.
Seeing Flakes with an orangey Diadem pickup as well. He's obviously gone from, well, he was on the Saros before, now on the KP as well, so definitely some things changing here and there from some, you know, established picks we've seen before. So there might be a slight convergence in terms of picks. as these scrim weeks continue to progress. Looking at Fish on the south side as well, slowly rotating in. They're obviously armored and probably they're pretty much millionaires. They're not actually that crazy, but they've got some nice items, you know. So. You're looking at Cat slowly wandering up there. They had the level 7 advantage as well. We did see them with the red book. And they went for a scan, so they definitely, they need to be kind of fast acting here if they do want to stop Koi. And Matt has probably only just recently got vision of what, where Koi are now. So let's just see how this exchange pans out. Oh, massive aggressive Vissel Breaker. Survive Drive already popped as well by Kappa Gods. Pops the dagger back by Matt the Third. Surely they get the counter Kappa. Salamander needs a couple of LMBs to seal the deal. They are trying to get it. They do get it with the ulti. With that Viridius Fury. Train is waiting for maybe a cheese pick. No, actually circles back. And Matt the Third's trying to get maybe a cheese spike onto Atsu. But I know that we've seen him play Abyss loads of times. In combustion state, surprisingly did not get the spike there, unfortunately. And, I think Matt's maybe calling to get this kill onto Atsu now. Another guaranteed kill potentially coming up very, very shortly here. I still uppercut this play for an extra bit of momentum. I know that Ruth was teaching some of that in that workshop, so it's nice to see some of that knowledge transfer coming in. Or maybe you already knew about this tech. Who knows? There we go. There's the spike, as I mentioned. Oh, there's a bit of a scuffle here as well, just to the south of Dawncaps, potentially between Lobster and who is in this scenario, Leo. Lucas only with the blue armors. Velati with the double relic pickup as well, with the Primer and Rampager. And Lucas, unfortunately, oh, never mind, gets a massive mega stun. And, that is definitely going to be Kragged in this scenario too. Looked like he misfired it, but obviously you can, what's it called? Like you can kind of hold the stun for a little while. I'm surprised they didn't know that the ambush was coming. Of course, when you hit that like 10 to 20% chance that they don't notice the ambush, the value you get is just like 10x, right?
An enemy oracle
you get so much value. Flick over to Magebog as well. Looks like potentially 3 teams having a little bit of a scuffle. Hyenas making their way to the left hand side. We've seen Sunchi's with a squid pickup as well. That may also change, of course, when day 2 arrives. It is Deco, that's the life for Lobs. There's also, of course, 2 reses not too far away. On the train tracks, we've seen some potential action too. Hopefully no one dies to the train. Kama walking over slowly. Massive dunk there by Greed. Oh, and Bunu gets absolutely chunked by Core. My god. It is, of course, day 2 mob resets. Cam have level 7.
Hatchlings are spawning soon.
Looking at discount schedule dropping and Soul Stealer in not too long.
Tightening.
So hopefully Fish can get those the necessary relic pickups they'd like. Same with Timmy, of course. Being part of Fish. There's an abundance of shops in Vanegrove, so hopefully they'll see easy pickings. We're looking at Pan slowly walking up. Massimune, of course, been picked up as we saw in that super duper early game. Again, things have calmed down just for the moment, but I wonder when the Soul Stealer actually drops, if anyone wants to contest this. I think that's one thing that does feel like it's already improved a touch. Maybe not a super amount, but especially, fighting for the bosses. Feels like something that teams are focusing a lot more proactively.
Abyssal hatchlings have spawned.
Seeing Vunu trying a bit of cheese against Trade Enthusiast. I wonder if he's going to return the favour. No Air Blast pickups though. That's fair. But it looks like Fish are taking Soul Stealer for free. There we go. There's the AT1 with the pickup. Potentially 2 fights unfolding here. Oh, a bonus connection. Absolutely monstrous by Cat High. He's taking down Romance. The next victim is going to be winning in this scenario, but we are looking at Flakes escaping. And it is going to be a potentially troublesome res. We do see about 2 or 3 teams in near Dawncaps. Meanwhile, Bear are kind of gatekeeping, who is it, Core. Very, very hard in this scenario. Moik hopefully has to escape at the last scenario if he can. He's managed to make it away. Nice little dash away. It looks like Zeph may also be successful in this escape, but Bear are looking to chase this one endlessly. There's a dunk by Rhapsody. Not at the 70% threshold there, Bear. Rhapsody returns the favor. The second wind, unfortunately, doesn't get connected onto Moik, so no heal there. Flaxy trying a little bit of LMB flicks onto Lizardo. Actually successful. Gets a little bit of healing up as well in the Abyss. Vortex Tron buys a touch more time. A couple more LMBs, but the second win, ulti combo, and there goes the dunk by Rhapsody. Merc now getting forced out by Pan in this scenario. Oh my god, they are so stacked. Who's it? There we go. Masamune, double Masamune. So some gatekeeping on the north side as well. Looks like Cat Eye's found dead. The hook comes back. Should I dunk the Wisp? Come on now. So looking at Koi as well. They're temporarily split. They're kind of split forming. Hyenas are being potentially gate kept as well by Cat. Matt is now circled back to give reinforcements to Salamander, but I'm not sure if he should have just stayed there on the top right side just because of the kind of way the circle was closing. Probably would have been more favorable to kind of gatekeep it that way.
Enemy Oracle online.
I wonder if they're going to continue. They are definitely mirroring, but I don't know how far they want to continue the mirror for. Looks like Train Enthusiast is taking a decent amount of damage, but there we go. Kappa goes with the reinforcements. That's the dagger back. Essentially prematurely, not getting too much value from that fusillade. They've got some shot buys in, of course. Just below them, we're looking at Hyenas, of course, as we just saw not too long ago. Well, gets a little bit of a damage onto Deco. But doesn't get the full damage. Auto repair up for grabs in not too long. And combustion as well. Looks like it's going to be 3 pickings for Finn and for Fish, respectively. Atsu finds Muni at the same time. Looking at Koba's potential fight here between Core. They're being gate kept by Bear at this moment. Oh, but they do get the hook onto Lizardo. This is going to start off all the action. Big summon Napalm, but nice little air blast or knockaway. And Greedy's trying to fight for his life. Gets a couple of LMBs in. Tries to get out if possible with some heals from Flaxseed. Nice little dash away, but looks like they're Bear. Going to take at least 1 kill. Vortex Charm does connect onto one member. Doesn't get a chain stun. Flaxseed's also found out in this scenario, and it's just Moek last alive. Looks like the souls will be taken by Fish. Maybe some free pickings while that corrupted zone expands for the boss. Krager does find Kronos, so Hyenas do get outed as well. Very shortly after. This is a very, very scrappy game for game 2. Bandito sends in the... oh, he's got the force shot too. Check you out. Krager trying a little optimistic hook onto Matt, but of course with the Oath it's going to be nigh on impossible if you've got the reaction times, of course. Just below that. Lucas getting 2 kills. Wow. Big pickups. It is just Black Lamb last alive now. Squid misses. Fuhom trying to mirror this, but Dekka's just behind. Misses the dagger, unfortunately. The hook also misses. Fuhom just popped the ulti. Manages to get away. A bit of an expensive escape, but an escape is an escape nevertheless. Black Lamb does manage to circle around. Who's going for that rest stick? It is going to be Moek. Maybe uncontested in this scenario. Nuka's also dropped. Ooh, Blake's getting stunned right at the last second. Deco's just chilling behind them. A little bit of pressure from kind of Saran Slam pressure. Hook misses again. Spike Grenade not getting too much value from Romance. Okay, Rogan connects. But it's going to be a stalemate, it looks like. Maybe a circle around again. We know that Lucas, has got at least a meaty couple of kills there, so it may have snowballed a touch from that at the very least. Or maybe the boxes had nothing in.
Abyssal hatchlings have spawned.
Definitely some dancing going around on the top right hand side, but it doesn't look like a full fight just yet. Maybe I spoke too soon. That is Romance getting found out. Really nice combo there by Deco and the rest of the members of Lobster. Wilhelm had to do a very, very quick ulti and transitioned it out instantly. Bandito on their last leg in this scenario. Already found dead. Who's it with the crown pickup in this scenario? 1 minute 9 left. 4 Milk Honey. Nice little back there by winning right at the last second so they can have increased chances of recovery. Maybe they go for the crown play instead. Try and get the crown off Milk Honey potentially. Anna playing super chill. They only have 2 kills, but as mentioned, they've managed to maintain the Masamune. Yeah, it's about the 3rd. Yeah. Look attempt by 2. Doesn't get a connection, unfortunately. They are definitely hardcore gatekeeping core at the moment. On the left-hand side, we're looking at Black Lamb just chilling. He's going to go wait for the crown, I think it looks like in this scenario. Once that corrupted zone collapses enough, it looks like Mirio also finds Romance. So Tua now have to look for another res opportunity again. Winning has to stealth just temporarily, maybe trying to force out Krager in this scenario. Okay, pops the ulti.
Storm tightening.
I like the pounce, I like the idea. And obviously it's being pulled back temporarily. The hook misses, unfortunately. And Moek actually finds 2, taking down Koi out completely. Super nice clean play there, I guess, at the end. So Cam are back as a 4-3 man now, it looks like. They've pulled it off, but now they're stuck between two teams, or from every angle they're going to get hit on, it looks like. And there goes the hook attempt. This is going to start everything off. Milkuni gets a nice little air blast. Very nice play by Gentle. So much time has been brought from that. And Catus goes in with the Fuselage, getting a decent amount of poke. Another hook comes in from the south side, in this case from Vunu, but unsuccessful with the connection. We need to see how much pressure they apply, because it looks like Panda, you know, overall in armors and items, of course, they're really looking healthy. Big level advantage against Tour as well. They're chilling in the bush. And Leo now there on top on these islands. There's so many teams you know, concentrated now. 10 teams left. I feel like a team is going to die very, very shortly. Big little massive chain stun connection there. Lucas could hopefully get at least one kill there, hopefully. What LMB sent in on that Tetra. Oh, and they get the hook onto Miori. That's definitely going to be one massive grenade down for sure. But a nice little spike grenade right at the last second. Miori. Oh, but the second wind does connect, unfortunately. Romax does die to the world again. Unfortunately, can't make it out. Too much zone damage. As we flick up onto the top left-hand side. Nice Matt with another block there. Getting that value that you're supposed to be getting. Cat Ice with another pickup there. Deco tries to get the spike onto Cat Ice. Unsuccessful. Dago also misses by Deco. It looks like Rant has already unfortunately found dead. Finn are in a really tough spot. If they have like an E-Plat, they can maybe survive a bit longer, but Cat Heist, you know, trying to survive as long as possible. Trying to glide. Feather like a god. Unfortunately, get the so I think Trepper gets the kill credit for that one, if I'm not mistaken. There is a crown on the top left-hand side, which Milkun is rapidly, you know, trying to circle towards, but I think Bear already see this and they're trying to gatekeep it now. They've already, you know, trying to check the bushes whenever possible. They found Milkun now. On the south side, we're looking at Fish, also with Immorius with the free pickup. They've only have one kill, but they're looking mighty healthy with armors. Looks like Trepper's also in a troublesome situation. The hook connects though. Oh, but it manages to circle away at the last second. Doesn't get spiked either, which is a nice little cheeky escape. There's a train res attempt as well. Has to jump off at the last second. Don't think it's going to be successful. And 081 actually takes down Trepper. We know that, you know, last alive on the Luna, of course. Blake's trying to get some sneaky heals in at the last second, which will be successful. And Milkuni is also outed on the top left-hand side, as we knew. I'm trying to circle around on the bottom right side. Oh, that squid connected. That might have been a free to go to Flakes. He was definitely below that 70% threshold. Some expensive poke coming out here, but I think the cooldowns will be okay in this scenario. How Fish doing now in terms of, yeah, they've got hella econ, 3 kills. Oh, there's another aggressive or risky rotate by Lobster. There's just not enough space to play in. And I think this is one of those games where I think a lot of teams are, you know, they're thinking, oh man, if I had an E-Plat thing here, things would be so much easier to navigate. Oh, Flakes actually gets the kill onto Deco. Really nice stuff. I like that kind of 180 rotation. Of course, he's got the resets to kind of dash around a bit further. Extended survivability. You're submerged, bro. We've got a very aggressive in by Leo as well. Oh my god, they get a massive chain stun. Really big value, but it depends if Lucas can get that final finishing damage onto Blacklam. Okay, Remogan just narrowly misses. Vunu with the squid with the slug wave combo following, and Lobster unfortunately are outed, but the fight's not stopping. Velati on super low HP, trying to get healed up as rapidly as possible. Greek goes in for the aggressive in and onto Kaiser, get a couple of LMBs and a dunk. Vunu also gets the dunk himself. Blacklam now's likely going to be dead here, unless he can make it out. The second wind does get the connection. Velati on 1 HP gets the wind. Second wind, the wind rings onto the right hand side. The action is just never ending. Another dunk by Greed. Oh my god, give it a chance to breathe, guys. Jeez Louise. The wing rings on the top side. The action is not stopping again. Oh my god, another team is probably going to be dead very shortly here. Okay, Melgun does miss, but Ryodri still gets down right at the last second. 081 with that kill credit, of course. 081 still applying poke there on that Saros onto Rhapsody. It's a nice little wall. Take a little bit of radiation damage. Unfortunately, it's not enough. Wind rings are there. Free pickings. Oh, Lizardo just get down by Lizardo. Sorry. Yes, Salamander just take down Lizardo. Oh my god. I'm wondering if they're Matt the Third came. Oh, monster hook! Oh, chain hook! Oh, Merc manages to make it out. Gets a nice little squid play onto Flaxy. And I think they really are trying to aggressively gatekeep here. But unfortunately, Matt the Third tries a little bit of dunk magic, unsuccessful. And Greed does get the kill credit for that one in that scenario. Voltage Chum narrowly missing, but Fisher are really trying to apply pressure onto Core. Merc tries a little bit of a magic hook. Is really close to getting it, that connection onto 81. So it's Salamander with 4k. There is a shop there on the left-hand side. Oh, he gets hooked back in. There we go. So Winning getting a nice little pick onto Winning. Sorry, onto little Timmy. Oh my god, my tongue is completely tied after that insane action. Greed also taking down Salamander. Crown pick up as well for Mirzum. Trying to get Timmy back up, of course. 6 kills, not looking too bad. And Almas are still looking healthy. Econ is not looking too good though, but definitely recoverable. And Tua, 3 kills as well. So they get the res off. They had the Econ, I guess, from before, I guess. That's why the Econ looked bad. I guess they had this in the pocket. Right, some mega boxes here. I'm sure they've. I'm hoping Core have already looted this. Yeah, they're fucking super rich. Are they going to go for a wide? I guess they could do a wide rotate all the way up to the north side if they wanted to. And there goes the massive hook connection. Dunk down. Timmy acquiring even more value, taking down Romance. And there goes that rotation, as I said. Core going for that circle round, applying a little bit of pressure onto Fish to have a little bit of high ground. Dunk's already been used by Timmy. Winning gets the res off on the bottom right hand side. Oh! EMP nade and hook missed. Lake's not successful. And I'm hearing a crown pickup on the north side. Flaxy with the crown pickup in this scenario. But the hook again. Timmy getting a mega value. This time Flakes might be the victim. But that Vive Infuser plus the heals. So much value. And he pops a monster. Takes about 10 seconds to drink it though. There we go. He's back to full HP. He's getting the armors back whenever possible. That train is coming again very, very shortly. So. And they get another hook. Timmy. Oh. He's found himself out of range for the dunk. There's another res, this time by Moek. I don't think Fish can stop this one because they're applying so much pressure onto Tua. They have to, find that right pocket of space to really, really execute this fast enough. The longer they take, the more risk is involved, of course. The hook kind of scuffs, but Mirzum, has to pop the ulti. Oh, managed to make it up right there. Last second, Timmy just get the kill to Winning, and they've been forced out into the circle, taking so much damage now. But Core are slowly applying pressure. Oh, no one dies to the train right at the last second. Romance also dead to Timmy. Moek is gatekeeping this one. Flakes is found dead as well. Winning has to circle around and hopefully make it through this win ring. Moek obviously realizes this. And there's another sack around, a double sack around. There we go, and just chills. There's no bushes though, so if they notice that Winning's there, it's a free kill. Have to get some quick armor repair, some quick loot when possible. Timmy's now probably realizes this. Yo, we've got to go for this guy's free pickings. The dunk misses. He's been forced out into the zone again. And Flaxy nearly died to the train there. With a little bit more momentum, he would have been sent for sure. And Winning is finally dead. It's just 2 teams left alive now. Quick overview of their kills. They're 11 for Core, and Fish are at 11 as well. Wow, even pickings so far between these 2 teams. OT1 needs to be kind of careful with his positioning, of course. Same with Fish overall, staying on the train tracks. Temi goes to the wide rotation on the left-hand side. Dashes to the left-hand side, doesn't get hit by the snowballs. But the stun snowball, the slug wave comes in. Oh, one that's the train, and another one dies. And this is a really, really awkward fight, how it kind of unraveled for Fish. Dash down to the side side. Chain combos, and that is Core. Ending up with, 14 kills to end it off. Game number 2. Boom. Like, if they had managed to rotate around through the avalanche with to reinforce Timmy, I think the fight would have went a bit better there. Like, you had to pick your positioning really carefully, right? Like, if they were all on the left-hand side, even if they still died, it would have probably been the better call, right? Like, because it just felt like the way that they were all split. Even let's say if Timmy got a mega hook and a dunk, there's not really much more value to extract. He can slug wave himself, but he really needs the reinforcements of his team to at least guarantee the kill. But of course, with the avalanche, you don't really know how it's going to end up. Sometimes it can be a bit scuffed. Yeah, you're probably not wrong there, Kiwi. All right, so I get the storm shifts ready for game number 3. Portals, there we go. Boom. Let's get some hydration in before we start game 3. I've seen you know, with the PvE being basically available now for the majority of people to access, and the NDA being lifted, you know, there's been this Tetra change, which is a little bit questionable. I don't know if anyone has seen it, but she is like she's like the all-encompassing character now at the moment. So I'm hoping that, you know, the devs can address some of the changes that they had made. I'm not sure what kind of statistics they're basing it off, but yeah, let's not go with the change that they had suggested. That's all I gotta say. Because some of the clips I've seen are outrageous. Oh my god. Alright, the main person who said they needed a bit of a break, 081. Just waiting for 081. Stable, yep, we're good. Revel, MCZ is he's like a caster, I believe, for the French community.
The hunt sets
He's
us
been
free.
a part of VivEUcamp for at least
Select
like
your
maybe
hunter.
a month now. But
This is
I don't know the guy personally, but he's pretty chill. I've never had an issue with him. But I don't know him from the front, you know, because I think I asked Orlando's if he knows MCZ. I believe so, yeah. He's probably streaming in French. That's my guess. Let me see if I can give him a shout out. Let me see if I can find his Twitch. I think he posted it to me before, but he plays Arena. There we go. But I'm sure he's like a legend. What I saw from at least this season. Maybe he doesn't play ranked anymore. I don't know. But it's good stuff though, you know, like getting a bit more expanded coverage for all of the various different communities that we have. Alrighty, game 3 is going to be Unstable
Abyssal
Portals.
hatchlings
We've got armors on
incoming.
Scavenger Base straight off the bat. We've got some coin piles on Prisma and on Wellspring. We've got armors dropping as well somewhere, if I could find out where that is. Am I just blind? I can't see it. Okay, we just need to wait and see where that drops. Straight off the bat, how many is that? 4 teams going for the armors. But some are kind of going on the kind of the southern outskirts. 2 teams are going to be in direct conflict potentially. Oh, that looked a bit glitchy there, but it's all good. So who's going to get their ever important level 2? It looks like Pan have the jump potentially onto tour. They've already leveled the playing field though. They're trying to grab those armors, open those chests whenever possible. Pepper's unfortunate with 1 chest open already. And unfortunately we do have a crash, so I'm going to have to restart that one real quick. Just waiting. There we go, Revel. I knew it was some sort of unconventional name, like the name did not match. You know, similar to me, right? Like I'm called Sim, but my Twitch name is different. Alright, I'm following Deco's countdown. There we go.
The hunt sets us free.
Select your...
This is gonna get rowdy.
Revel, you're not even playing this game, dude. We're already approaching the AI era. We don't need more of these fucking AI-esque comments. It's almost like I don't know, like political AI that you sometimes see. Like it will just be out of nowhere that something will be like politically motivated. You know what I mean? You just see some comment that's just out. It's just so like bot farming. Oh no, you see that so much in social media these days. Holy. Alrighty, hopefully there's no tech issues for this one. I swear the first couple of scrim blocks were kind of good, and then midway we started getting like loads of technical issues. Oh man. But it's just part of the course, man. I'm seeing what I've also been seeing as well. There's been some quite big discussion points. Various like big players in the scene have recently brought up. Like there's been like a lot of posts essentially for feedback from the PvE. So I'm hoping that in the next couple of for season 2 release that those can get sort of addressed, or those pain points can be improved in some way. Because there's definitely some things that have been lingering for a while that if not resolved, or like they just stay problematic and harm the kind of fun of the game, the competitive nature of the game. Like it's not just sky shocks. That's like one part of it, but like some of the itemization's a bit problematic. But they've still got time, right? As long as they start improving the communication and stuff, which it seems like they are definitely more open to. We can hopefully start seeing some more like transparent and rapid improvements that are actually attentive to the competitive problems of the game that we see quite commonly. I think Econ is one of those big ones too. Like I saw a post, one mentioning like some teams can have like 38k by day 2. I don't know if that's I don't know if that was an exaggeration, but it seems so outlandish. It must be a cold phone drop into something, right? I don't know. See some book pickups. It looks like hyenas, and just below them to the bottom right side, lobster getting a little bit of farm in. Apart from that, teams are relatively segregated. It looks like Flakes has only found the armor so far. Buff Bishop, get XD, sure. I feel like with Bishop, it's not like she's bad. It's just that her identity is like she had a much nicer, strictly defined identity. And then I don't know how long ago it was. It was like 8 months ago when they made the displacement charge width change, or the radius change. And they made a bunch of other changes like the ulti wind-up nerf. They did a load of stuff that harmed her identity, I think. I need to already found dead. Cronus getting that nice little pickup. Hook is obviously the thing that started sealing off that deal. Yeah, Ninka, there was so many, like with Replicator, right? You could do so many cool things with Replicator. I'm wondering if they're going to reintroduce that at some point. But as well, like the econ was completely different back then. That's why I don't really bring it up, right? Because you could do different things with the econ. Like, I don't know if you remember, Revel, I don't know if you were playing at that time in the comp scene, but there was one Scrims game we had where there was just like loads of people placing res beacons, and they literally made like a fucking 5-story house on Academy on the outside. Yeah, you remember that. That was all like Replicator badness, dude. It might have been like Replicator luxury goods or something. So everything was just like, you could just buy the most crazy stuff. I can't remember what the specific scenario is, but Monster Hook already straight off the bat. Nice little chain CC. That does find Reed dead, so I'm liking that. I'm liking Tua's little combo there. Really cleanly performed. Look back over onto Gridlock. Some more potential action brewing here. We're seeing a nice little chest pop right there. Sorry, a vault pop right that second. But Burr have to be really careful about their kind of out here. There's a anomaly that Lizardo could easily take to reunite with the team. And it looks like, hopefully, Vipera can do the same thing here. They're definitely going to need that Zeph potentially for a nice little Vortex Charm. He's coming in. They pop the summon Napalm onto Lizardo, but I think he's going to be okay in this scenario. Miori's been forced away just temporarily at the last second. Nice little Arcane Railgun. Gentil trying to get some little cheese poke in, potentially Rhapsody getting a couple more LMBs. Gentil now on super low HP. Trevor pops the ulti. Second win comes out. They popped the, didn't get the extra value from already having the Leaf debuff, but not too bad all things considered. So they get some nice little arcane mode again. Vipera, potentially stuck in a really troublesome situation now. Hopefully he's got the air blaster there for a bit of defensive measure. Vortex Charm just actually give him a little bit more extra survivability, but he's getting stunned now by Trepper. But Lizardo still finds the kill. Mirio has to jump ship completely bare. Now need to try and desperately recover, but the hook dunk comes in from Suncheese with the Vortex Charm follow-up. Rhapsody has super low HP, trying to survive as long as possible. Pops the ulti, actually gatekeeps himself there, but is able to reunite with the team, of course. And Cronus actually, I think, scuffs the TP. Suncheese is... Oh, the Wisp does make it across, but Cronus does die for it. It is just Munio now last alive before Hyenas. And Mayu might be caught out here potentially as Lava looking for potential free pickings. Nice ulti there with that Fury. Yeah, Revel, who knows, man? I don't know.
Abyssal hatchlings are spawning soon.
There we go. Koi getting the important pickups, man. I mean, it is just the start of day 2. I was thinking for a second, like, why aren't these guys doing it? But I think they also realized, oh, they just got Bison. We should do the same. We don't want to fight without relics. We've learned our lesson. Surely the dunk is about to come in very, very shortly here from Beko. There we go. And that is unfortunately Hyenas outed last place. To have picked up the items in abundance, sorry, the arms in abundance, and they're finally going to get their relic purchases in. So there's Squid Infuser and Refractor, Double Refractor, Harbor Winger. There we go. We're seeing a Cam circling around the bottom left-hand side. We're seeing Red Chest drop in about, Red Book in about 5 seconds. That's probably the next point of contention between at least Cat and Koi in this scenario. Koi have already started at level 7 versus level 9. So Cat definitely have the upper hand potentially here as that Abyssal Hatchling is about to explode. Trainer's finding a little bit of pocket space. And, it looks like Koi did pick up the red book, but I don't know if I think Cat may have got the last hit. So at least they got a little bit from it, some value from it. Like he has a really nice free pickings here on that Saros. There's a little bit of walls here to kind of guard and safeguard to from some of that poke. Oh, the hook attempt connects with a stun connection from Milk Honey. Finds Vunu and goes in with a very aggressive ult onto Black Lamb. Gets a nice little bit of damage. Kaiser's already popped the ulti now. And Black Lamb is definitely going to be dead in the scenario. Gets a nice little Vortex Charm right at the end. Takes the dash to the right hand side. Francis trying to get the LMB poke. Spike Grenade does not connect either. Unfortunately, it does get spiked by a couple of LMBs on that Ghost, of course. As we flick up onto the north side. Timmy's waiting in the bush. Come on. Oh, he's got that godlike patience. Gets the nice little Slugwave follow-up. 2 members are anti-healed. Oh, and he gets actually nearly chunked there. The Summon Napalm comes out onto Timmy right at the end.
An enemy oracle
And
is
managing
scanning.
to not die in that scenario. But look how many teams are surrounding them. Matt the Third also potentially running into big danger. This body language is really, really poor. That's something I would immediately point out. Like, if I see that there's Moic just chilling here on his own, and there's bushes there, you know that they're there in the bush. Like, the body language needs to be more convincing. But that's something that, you know, obviously with your coaches, you can pick up on these kind of things. I mean, sometimes it's not even that often that people fall for the bait anyway, to be honest. Most good teams they kind of understand that there could be a double bait with the kind of body language.
Meteor Beast incoming.
Looks like Tua. Oh, there's so many Chonkers placed as well. Core. Okay, Flakes goes in for the hook. Nearly gets the connection. In 50 seconds, we're looking at auto repair and corrosion on the south side. So we're looking at Koi potentially going for an early rotate for that to accrue that value on their souls. I think Core might have the same idea as well potentially if they're taking the fans down to the south side. Tua also mirroring this. Lakes is potentially caught out, temporarily segregated from the rest of his team. Trapper also finds Timmy at the same time. It is just Mirzum last alive, surprisingly. There is a broken res on the, before that zone closes. 1.1k can actually go for that. I think that's the option here. I don't know why what's with the hesitation. Isolde also finds Gentle at the same time. Oh, monstrous hook by Flakes with the dog down. Second wind. Rhapsody is about to get rested up very, very rapidly. With the GA plus the 2 members sticking on it as well. And the second wind proc as well, of course. And there we go. There's the broken res attempt from Mirzum. Successfully going to get that one up. Probably. But the zone rotation is going to be quite risky. Maybe a rotation around the left-hand side. Hopefully they kind of understand what's going on just below them. On the south side. We're looking at Cat. Oh, a nice ulti sending with the hover wingers. That's forced Cat to use a couple of dashes. Not too much value acquired there. Nice little salamander ulti with the fury. Lucas has popped the wall. He's got a little bit of cheese poke to return the favor. Salamander's lost all the armor now in this exchange. And I'm wondering if Matt is going to, you know, go in for a full ulti now that a couple of ultis have been popped. There we go. There's the dash abyssal breaker. Really forcing out Leo, especially with the comp difference. Lucas has circled around, slithered around on the bottom hand side. Leo are able to reunite in this scenario. Looks like Milkweeni's found a nice little pickup as well. Lobber circling around, a little bit split here, but I think he's going to be okay for them. Oh, Flakes, he nearly got that really aggressive preemptive hook. That would have been super nice if he got it. Really accurately predicted the movements there. Wasn't too far off at all. We're looking at Cam. Potentially, they have the option to rotate through the blue TP if they want to, but that's definitely being gate kept. Trapper with the pickup for the crown. 30 seconds left. Actions calm down just for a second. We're looking at some KPs trying some optimistic hooks on each other between these islands. But that's definitely going to be a fight off cooldown. 081 finds Bandito at the same time. So I know that you know Bandito was circling around the north side and then found dead. Deco is probably thinking of considering to pick up the crown. And there's the bomb res instead. They're going for that. Romance actually finds Rhapsody as well. Burr getting absolutely chunked, super clean. Burr gets the heal at the last second as Otto gets a kill onto winning to kind of even the playing field a touch. Trying to stick that res whenever possible. And if whoever gets that spike grenade connect might be the one accruing the value, but the hook comes in. Lake's getting more value. So now they're all back again, but two are pretty wounded. It looks like Vipero, I think he was going down for the crown. They were playing like super heavy insurance here. That's one of those things when you got to kind of trust your team members to get the res. You know, you wouldn't have to waste the time. We're seeing some GA pickups here by Matt the Third, trying to get back both members, but the hook comes in. The dunk actually gets down two members. Ryuji does escape, getting resed here. Oh my god, he knows the range is there for Atsu on the Krista. Oh, nice little wall. There's no way you escape this one. And the wind, oh, actually dashes through. Come on, Ryuji. Oh, it's not enough. It's nearly a nice little sneaky escape, but unsuccessful. Looking at Black Lives just below Leo. Koi have to be very, very cautious about this maneuver. Atsu trying to do some poke behind Leo. That's forced them away on the south side. We're looking at VivEUcamp rewind in about 20 seconds in the center of that corrupted zone. Deco with about 1 minute left. Finally picks up the crown. This is, you know, usually Jin's time to shine, as we've seen from many scrims in the past. In this kind of abyss-centric area. Manages to circle away, of course.
Abyssal hatchlings have spawned.
Hannah back as a full 3-man. We knew that they had crown. Oh, Rhapsody getting caught out by a really, really clean spike grenade. We know that Mayuri's really good with those typically. Oh, but Gentoo might be getting caught out here in return. I spoke too soon. Lizardo pulling off some nice game there on that Ghost. Water Strong's are connecting whenever possible. And the ulti comes out from Gentle. And I think a coordinated attack from Pan here can be really, really valuable. Rhapsody on super low HP again. Another spike grenade connect. Orkin and Railgun, they do get the value, but two members are super low on HP. They get the dash back. Rhapsody's nearly back up again already. There we go, Vipero with the GA pickup, of course. Oh, and Tripper gets absolutely slam dunked. Mayuri with this really clean spike grenade, as well with the Rampager. Getting some mega heal value whenever possible. Gentil now on the last legs. Mayuri needs to get that value in with the Napalm. Doing a decent amount of damage onto Vipero. Trying to get the reset if possible. It's not enough. Bear just had more gain there, more coordination. It felt like, you know, Pan were doing nice mini exchanges here and there, but Bear came out on top. I think if Trepper didn't send it in, it would have been okay. Like, I think that's the thing that caused their downfall. Yo, what's up, Biroof, bro?
Online.
You know, if you guys have not watched Biroof before, you know, he did a workshop not too long ago that should be available as a VOD not too long. I think Courageous maybe are working on that one in the background. At the same time, oh, this big catch out. Bandito already found dead. Oh, the hook comes in with a big connection. Stun down, chain combos come in. Oh, but Kaiser's actually found a little slither of space on the height. Managing to abuse the height, going over the box there. Circling around to the team. He's got space to do that, but I'm wondering if Core want to capitalize on this because, you know, there's a lot of time. If you calculate that time, it's about at least 10 seconds before the back is finally now coming in. They could have abused the potential 3v2 should they have wanted to. Winning actually finds Deco as well at the same time. Looks like the crown was actually successful there. Krager is back in the game. Deco and Bandito down again. There is another crown there potentially for pickings if Bear, you know, don't look behind them. But I think they're going to be quite vigilant here. Yo, what's up, Theo, as well, dude? Hope you're good, man. 15 seconds for Ranter's Crown in this scenario. We're seeing some potential plays here with the fan. Oh, Train tries some little cheese tech. Kapagod sends it in finally. The spike grenade connects onto Kapagod. Has to do, dagger back right at the last second. Slug wave pop. He's temporarily segregated from the team. I feel like I see this happen a lot with Train Enthusiast. He gets like a decent send-in, but his team can't really follow him up, and then he dies for it, because everyone's just surrounding him. Dunk with the slug wave combo. Probably leaves. Who's in this scenario? Atsu dead. Yeah, I was going to say it's got to be Atsu in this scenario, and it is Krager. Picks up the crown. 1 minute 20 left. Looks like looking to apply pressure onto Bear whenever possible. We're looking at Pro with a nice bit of tech there. I think he's got the mecha boosters, if I'm not mistaken, for an extra bit of movement. Should probably look and see what he's got. Bear is in this scenario. Yeah.
Warning.
I remember when
Storm
most people
closing.
could high roll tech glider, man. You'd see like maybe at least 5 to 6 people having the extra bit of movement tech. Man, I miss tech glider, man. And I swear it used to boost you further. Like mecha boosters doesn't do it as much as tech glider used to. As we flick down onto the bottom right side, looks like Flaxy manages to escape with a slither of HP. The Arcane Rogue somehow doesn't connect. The Cat Heist actually gets a nice little spike, follows it up with a kill onto Flaxy. It is just greed left now. Oh, nearly gets dunked, but finally seals the deal. Getting like, at least 1 kill. Cat Heist. Got to pat yourself on the back with that one. That was a really nice little segment there. And there's a... Oh! I thought he was going to get griefed. Kapagos can surely make it out here. Oh, it's not enough. I thought the pad would have griefed things there. It kind of did a touch, but it only increases his chance or his duration of survival by like 2 seconds. But the thing is, at the minute, I don't really know who's the coach for which team. So, if you've got any information, Courageous or Baruth or Theo or anyone basically in the chat, feel free to illuminate me on who you guys are coaching. Yeah, I'm not going to apply any bias. I'm still going to be unbiased in terms of how I'm spectating this and casting it, of course. But just give me a bit more context, So, big catch here potentially, but so much damage coming in from that summon napalm and the flurry of LMBs. Lakes has found a little pocket of space with the E-plat, and the hooks are coming out from Timmy, trying to get the dunk down. Misses it, unfortunately, but there's already 1 spike, 1 member dead. It's just 1 member last alive now. In the blink of an eye, Flakes is now found dead, so Bear have accrued even more kills in this scenario. They're at 11 now. I like that. I like that little attempt to get some kills from Fish, but it was a little bit unsuccessful from Timmy. Big kills coming out. Beast Blood is already popped by Cat Heist. Dagger down, doesn't actually get the connection onto Blackland, but he's AD strafing like a madman here. Oh, but Milk Honey gets the nice little dunk, securing it, sealing the deal. That dancing was not enough. Milk Honey, pressed the ulti for fun. He's establishing dominance, of course. Kaizen's now found dead as well. Timmy gets the dunk down, and that's surely going to be a kill in this scenario, but of course we know that VivEUcamp, well, he's still anti-healed to be honest, but surely he's going to get the kill. No, it's not enough. Oh, Bunu is found dead. Mecha Boost is up for grabs. Oh, nice little rotation there. I like that by Fish. Really good communication, from 081 to try and provide his teammates to get an easy free out. I got you, Biruf. Yeah, you got a good team on your hands, man. I mean, to be honest, all the teams have some sort of special flair that, that I've seen from them. They all have the capabilities of popping off. Yes, coaching Finn. Thank you. So I wonder if Timmy's going to get the hook. Oh, this is so... I saw it happening, man. But he pops the Fuselage, gets the bonus connection as well onto 081, the Summon Napalm. They got so much value from that, in fact. Miyazum is likely going to be dead here, unfortunately. I wonder if 081 can stick the hook while this chaos continues to unravel. Bear now looking to completely collapse onto Finn. There we go. The res attempt is attempted there. A little bit of a dash from 081. I'm not sure. There's a pad flip from Milk Honey trying to get over the wall. Unfortunately, it's not enough. And they can't even get the res to Miyazum in time. That dash. He's paying the price for it dearly, and with himself, in fact, of course. Oh, no. Bear take game number 3. How many kills did they end up with in this scenario? 16. Boom.
Storm tightening.
Big kill game from Bear. And I think as well, Bruce, you know, what are the team names looking like? Are there some names already, you know, being passed around between your team? All right, just update the scores real quick. Just a second. I don't know if we're having a 5-minute break or we're just going to continue sending. I'm not sure if there's going to be... When I looked at the sheet, there was not any team swaps. Am I wrong on that? Maybe I'm wrong. Just update this for there real quick. There again. Oh. I see you, Bruce. I see you. I just need to check there real quick with the schedule. Bruce, do you know if there's not any team swaps, are there? I'll just check the calendar thingy again. Where am I? This Discord. Boom. What am I trying to do? Schedule. No. Okay, send announcements. There we go. Open up the Google Doc. I think it is just all teams staying together, yeah. There is no shuffle. Okay. Yep, okay. Alright, so we reset back onto normal weather again, of course. I can't spell Courageous' name. That was my attempt at typing it fast. Normally, whenever I type his name, I have to look at it for like 10 seconds. And like, did I get all the vowels in the correct position? I always get it wrong, bro. It's literally, he's the 10-second tax I have to pay. Nah, it's fine, Bruce, bro. I built the stamina from the previous scrims. I appreciate the call though for it. Normal, we're good.
Select your hunter.
Sheesh, alrighty.
This is gonna get rowdy. The hunt sets us free.
You are the drop leader.
Alright, so back to normal weather, of course. Bruce, have you already been coaching your team a little bit then? Because I know that, you know, for example, GPA is taking a different approach. Okay, yeah. So this is the first time you're kind of, you know, assessing their playstyle in a more kind of intentional manner. Yeah, man, their micro is really, really good. Even their macro is good, you know, bro. They're a pretty good team. They've won so often in the scrims we've seen so far. Big, big, big. All right, another little quick hydration break. Just a second. Yeah, I think that's where we're going to see the biggest kind of magnification, or acceleration in skill, shall I say? And it's going to be like really tailored, right? I think that's the big like the big thing.
Abyssal hatchlings are spawning soon.
We'll brief with the side coaches. Oh. Who's your main coach then? Are these like code words, Bruce? Never mind. All right, we're looking at celerity for day one drops. Imatech, which is going to be burst free picking in this scenario. And a bunch of coin piles in the drop circle as well. Or in the drop line, shall I say. Oh my god, that water saved me, man. I was a bit perched. Oh, I was a bit like thirsty, shall I say. We've seen a couple of teams relatively close to Prisma. I reckon they're going to try and go for the standard level 2 pick, you know, kill one mob camp and then go for the soul. Oh my god, you got the god squad, man. Assembling the Avengers just for one squad, for one to do one coaching, coaching for one team. I kind of like this rotation as well. Atsu's going for the academy farm. Really far out. Are there rules on like assistant coaches and things of that nature? Like, are you only allowed like one assistant coach or?
An enemy oracle is scanning.
don't actually know like what the rundown of that is. So level 4s versus level 3s. Oh, Timmy getting a little bit chunked by Deco there. You can see Deco on the Jin not too long ago. Of course, now swapped over to the Ghost. And Fish did actually yoink it. They got level 5s and 4s versus level 3s. So Lobster needs to be really careful now. Timmy's now looking for the circle for another hook. I think Deco's just waiting for him patiently whenever he's close by. Try and get a spike grenade and cheese him away.
Tightening.
Apart from that initial burst of action, and of course the soul pickup, nothing else has transpired, I think, so far. We're seeing Leo in this scenario. Oh, we've got a nice little pickup with the squid, Lucas. Nice little high roll. Seeing double Essence Reaper as well. I'm not sure if they're going to stick with it fully. Festering as well, of course. RNG pickups in abundance. We're seeing they're all armored up as well, so they can easily start rotating now should they want to. And we flick at Finn, level
Enemy
7 now.
Oracle online.
Krager can hopefully make it out of this one. They're bush checking. Oh my god. Wow, that bullet was like 1 millisecond from, you know, hitting Krager in the face, but does manage to make it away. This is probably the calmest early game we've had, like, in this scrim block so far. So, Baruf, I guess my question is to you: Have you already seen a lot of mistakes that you think you'd like to fix, or is it quite minimal stuff? And same for any other coaches as well that's watching. Looks like Cam are going for a rotation in through this with the Sky Sharks. Japan have already seen this, but I think they're just letting them pass. Free passage.
An enemy Oracle is scanning.
Yeah, it's still good that, you know, at least you're seeing some things, right? I think it's the best feeling you have when you're doing like coaching or like trying to help someone improve is like you notice like a big thing that they make that as a mistake in their otherwise good gameplay, and if they fix that, they're like really, really crazy. I feel like in the early days, for example, like TSM was like that, but then they got really good with micro and macro. I'm talking like super duper early days TSM. Oh, hook connection, dunk down. There we go. Kronos has already found dead. Sunchi now to try and fight for their life in this scenario. Nice little war. Not optimally positioned though. Oh, and the bonus connection. Oh, super unfortunate. An optimistic hook. Mary played a little bit aggressive there. The dash has already been used. I guess already been dropped as well. That is potentially an open opportunity here for Fish if they wanted to. You know, if you know Dag is off cooldown, that's a long. It was like 15 seconds, whatever it is, if they got the level 4. I can't remember, but I remember Shin telling me what the difference in cooldown was. It's quite drastic. Oh, sorry, not shift. Dagger, I meant. I said shift.
Abyssal hatchlings incoming.
Oh, chunky Vortex Charm. Can Flaxy capitalize on it is the question. Unfortunately, it seems like it's not the case. He got griefed by the bomb mob right at the end. We're looking at Celerity, I think it is. Is it Celerity? Oh, Hyper Haste, my bad. And what's the other one? Book. In not too long.
The storm is closing.
Seeing 3 teams on the south side with some potential action brewing there, and we're seeing 2 teams potentially rotating up to the Codex. So I think there's probably going to be a fight here very shortly once these final mobs have been farmed. Timmy's looking for a hook potentially. Nope. Does not find a window to get that in. Some potential aggressive ins or aggressive posturing by Tua onto Cam, that they are both kind of ledge guarding there with a double KP comp, of course. That's going to be happening. Looks like Hyper Haste is definitely going to be going to Finn in this scenario. Who's taking it though? It's going to be Milk Honey. There we go. On the south side, we're looking at Hyenas. They're looking for Econ and items are looking healthy, but Econ is a bit troublesome. But there's definitely going to be at least a couple more days to get some more resets in. Massive fight brewing here. Oh my god, this corridor is potentially an opportune moment for Cam in this scenario to get at least one kill onto winning. I think if winning managed to survive, especially on that Hudson, it might have been a, you know, a very, it would have been a field day, but it did not go in their favor. Salamander, ooh, also getting a decent amount of damage, but Trepper actually goes in with the Fusillade. Matt the Third, of course, blocking the majority of that. Nice little spike grenade at the last second. Gentil getting a nice little free pick. The Abyssal Breaker's already been used by Matt as well. Mayuri is now going in with an aggressive send on to VivEUcamp. Gentil trying to get those ever important last hit. Oh, unfortunately misses it too. Mayuri 1 HP. VivEUcamp in the same situation. Who's going to get the ever important reset? Okimoga just narrowly misses. And VivEUcamp, the spike grenade connects. And Mayuri does get the kill right at the end. Tua are back in the game as well. We're looking at winning, obviously being rezzed. Just below them, looking at Koya, they're looking to apply pressure or maybe a bond steal at the very least. I think it's going to be just a bond steal. On the north side, it is Matt the Third. Gets an extra bit of momentum, of course, and the bees to try and get Gentil potentially. It's forced him away. Really nicely done. Gets the heals in. I don't think he's going to get hit by that second proc. Oh, the bush camp. Oh no. You should just kept running. This is going to be an endless chase now. The shield is broken. He's just found it just enough space to escape there. Pops the Abyssal Breaker, really trying to get the kill and force Gentil away. Gets a spike, surprisingly. Okay, so he won in that exchange. I think that's, you know, brought him just enough time. In about 55 seconds, we are looking at auto repair and phase walking. A boxer's attempt that's going to be successful, while it looks like Pana doing the exact same thing. On the left-hand side, we're seeing about 3 teams circling around on the outer edge of the circle, trying to farm up any last mobs whenever possible. And who's going to get it? There we go. Still level 7s versus level 9. So Leo did not have a good time farming, at least in the early game, as we are now in day 3, of course. Looks like some potential action brewing here just below. It looks like Cam and Fish. Kaiser kind of flanking on the top-hand side. Fish looks like Timmy got the hook onto one member of Cam. But the slug wave actually connects. Vunug doing some mega damage. 081 with the reinforcement. Second wind pops. They get a spike. 2 spikes, in fact. Oh my god, it's clay pigeon shooting for 081. Super value. It looks like in this scenario, Kaiser is going to try and escape. There is a res on the bottom left-hand side, which is probably the one, you know, that to go for in this scenario, because the circle is not going to be doing that much damage. Sunchi's going to stand the ground, pops the ulti with the chilling finale. Just buy enough time for a couple more LMB sent towards Velati's way. Actually gets the kill. And the second wind does provide a little bit more breathing room, but unfortunately, Kasunji does not get hit by that second wind. Minio is trying to apply a little bit of damage onto Lucas if possible. Oh my god, that is an absolute boxing fest right at the end there between both Tetras. And there's the box res. Meanwhile, we flick over to some green on green balance. As I mentioned, it looks like Kaiser did get them res off. I think Bear might have first pickings on this one, as Atsu tries to get a little bit of cheese pickings on the right hand side. Pops a little spike grenade, doesn't get any successful connections, and Trinity just get mega damage onto Vipero. And Rhapsody actually gets chunked by the boss as well. Unfortunately, Atsu is found dead in this scenario. Nice little dunk there. A couple of more autos by Train Enthusiast. Needs a bit more reinforcements. I think he does get it in this scenario. Capagods needs to get that ever-important kill onto Lizardo before Pan come in. Maybe get the boss kill and a couple more. He's 80 strafing like a god. He actually goes down to the south side. Who's going to get the ever-important kill? Oh, Lizardo! Oh, it's not successful. Mayuri may have 3 pickings there. The spike grenade right at the end. Nice little venomous strike. The Viper actually killed him right at the end, it felt like. 10 teams left. Some more action here on the left-hand side. These fights are getting more ever scrappy, it feels like. When that's scrappy territory again, it feels like a nice little chilling finale buys an infinite amount of time for Suncheese to get out. Do some healing reinforcements. A nice little... Oh my god, Cat Eyes just went crazy then. Timmy picks up the last member. Another hook comes in. Oh my god, how many kills? It's just endless with the dagger already been placed. Nice little escape mechanism right at the end. Cat are also back as a full 3-man. If they ever died, they are getting their buys and purchases in. The corrupted zone is obviously providing them with an extra bit of space, a bit of territory to kind of play around. Latti's going now for the back, probably onto Wuholm. There we go. We've seen go wide circle run from Tour as well, level 10s. Core level 11s as well. They have Dominion over the south side. They can play super slow, seeing a legendary armor up for grabs in about 55 seconds. Milkany with the slug wave prep actually gets a nice clean isolated kill as Finn how desperately on super low HP trying to fight for their lives as long as possible. We're seeing the Vive Visa providing infinite value, of course, for Cat Heist. And there is a broken res that he's probably going to be going towards instantly. I'm wondering if Pan are going to notice this and kind of follow this one up. It looks like it's going to be the case. Cat is trying to, 80 strafe as long as possible. Dagger pop. Pops the slug waves onto Mayuri. Kind of isolated fight. 1v1s. The lasers. Oh, nicely dashes the Arcane Rogan right at the last second.
An enemy oracle is scanning.
And I think he's going to be able to pop this. But I think Mayuri is going to be going for the aggressive send here. Lasers are off cooldown now. Arcane Rogan misses again. But I don't think he can stick this. I'm surprised Mayuri's not going for a full crazy suicide send. Because he knows that person's last alive. I think his team is a little bit split from him in this scenario. They're having their own little mini fight. I think they've got to kind of call one fight and go for that one specific fight. You're kind of losing value here. As Vunu's already found dead on cam. I think at least they've turned it around in this phase, on this side, on the top side. At the same time, Fish are now looking to potentially get some free pickings onto cam. And onto Gentil in this scenario. The dunk just misses, but O21 still gets the pick right at the end as O21 continues to get his pickings. There's 3 red perks as well up for grabs, so they're having an absolute field day. Merry Christmas to you guys. Finally, Cat Heist does get that res off potentially, but the slug wave, Dunk and slug wave onto Cat Heist has to pop the ulti to try and back. Oh, he might be able to turn this one around and go for the stick now. It's Flakes having to jump ship right at the last second. There we go, nice stuff. Yo, what's up, Boosty? Yo, what's up, Boomba, man? Oh my god, these fights are just ever scrappy. I have to keep shifting back and forth, man. I'm sorry if my camera's a little bit scuffed because I just feel like I'm missing a fight. If I watch one fight, there's another fight guaranteed to happen. We're looking at a crown pickup as well. It looks like about 58 seconds on Black Lamb. No armors. Econ is not looking too good. Fish, they already see this, especially with the scan. They know for sure now. As Moek is there on the south side to try and get the hook. Gets it on the crown as well. Oh my god, it's a tug of war coming in. And it looks like Timmy's going to be the victor. Black Lamb actually manages to escape at the last second with that tug of war. And it's now back into Moek's domain. From what LMBs does seal the deal, unfortunately. That is Black Lamb dead. No crown potential now. It looks like Kaiser is now going towards the south side. 500 gold left. There is a res on the south side that they can go for. Which is going to be the plan, I think.
The lava baron will soon
Nod
appear.
Hot spawning in about 55 seconds as well. Nice little spike grenade at the last second. Miasm is he's going to go for the aggressive dash. Actually misses onto Gentil. The Fuselage already popped by Trepper as well. Dashes down back onto the right hand side. But Core, sorry, going in with mega damage. Trying to get some cheese-free pickings. There we go. That should take that Miasm. Milk Clean is there on the right side, looking for a hook. Onto 81. He was so preoccupied looking on the right side. He actually pays the price with his own life. It is Timmy now last alive. And does he have enough for a crown is the question. Let's have a quick flick over. 3k. He could go for crown and circle around, or he's going to go for the free crown. I'm not too sure. He's got to really juggle the chaos that's brewing between these teams constantly here. His window of opportunity is narrowing as that circle continues to close. Oh, he tries to go for a cheese play with a dunk. Hopefully he doesn't get spiked in this scenario. He's last alive. Unfortunately, he's found dead. A bit of a greedy play there, you could argue. And Ranta gets 2 kills for free. Black Lamb is still alive, last alive on cam. Like the third, picks up a crown as well. Yo, what's up, Muggy? What's up, man? Hope you guys are good, man. Oh, Abyssal Breaker. Can they do much more? It's not. Oh, it's not any more to give in that scenario. Bullholm taking down at the third. Oh, getting killed by the laser through home. Never stare at the sun. Look at that zone pull as well. It's going to be quite difficult for these guys to get back into the zone as it starts to collapse now. They don't have a Saros or anything to do any sort of obscure portal plays. They're going to go for like a suicidal engage basically onto Tua. Tua should have basically free pickings here unless they can somehow turn it around. Ruham already found dead. I think the slug wave's already used as well. A crown pickup that doesn't basically do anything in this scenario. It's just a free level or free XP for Tua. And Lucas is likely to be dead very shortly after. Mario with a couple of LMBs does seal the deal. Let's have a quick look at the kill feed here. 2 kills here for Lob. Bandito trying to get a little bit of poke or buy a bit of time here. Milk Honey goes in for the hook. They've had to jump away from the E-plant now. Black Lamb surely doesn't get found here. Bandito's not checking it. Neither is Deco. Oh my god. He's played for placement for sure. Oh my god, this is insanity. And the hook comes in. Dunk. Someone's already picked up the Nod Hot, planted it. There we go. His Core has placed it. And Bandito is already a victim of Core. And Black Lamb's now been found out. Oh no. Dashes away at the last second. He goes up to the top left-hand side. Are there any crowns though? There's a crown on the full north side, but he's getting hooked in, and that's definitely going to spell the end of Cam. They end up 6th place in this scenario. Tua also pick up a crown that was spawned at their feet, so they got about 1 minute 20 left. Seeing a bond pickup as well for Core, and a Fuselaw pop for Trepper. Spike Grenade almost helps him in that scenario. Milk Honey tries a nice little cheeky hook, but is unsuccessful.
An enemy oracle is scanning.
I need to get emotes for all you guys, man. All the emotes that we have for Boosty and Ant, etc., man. I need to put those ones in. You need to remind me, man. Oh, who's being caught out in this scenario? Winning. Oh, he's actually maybe holding. He's only gets Gentil, but gets the nice little stun at the last second. And of course, Trapper with the reinforcements taking the actual kill. Flakes with 40 seconds left, last alive. He's got a mountain of space, a myriad of space to play on the left-hand side.
Stay inside, it's I. Alright, well.
Nuke drop as well, trying to negate the bond. Merc trying to get some cheese picks. Through the underrot, cocoon, whatever you want to call this vault. I'm sure many different players have different names for this. I don't know if it has an official name, actually. It's got to be like cocoon or something, right? I remember Underrot being a point of contention quite often back in the days as well. I don't feel like it's as high value as it once used to be, even though it is one of those kind of it has more items in it, you know, the vault compared to other vaults. Well, it used to be a in quote marks kaiju vault, right, back in the days, for those who know. Like maybe looking to try and get a hook in potentially onto Finn. Oh, he was close there. Milkany actually had to use a dash there, but of course he's got those ever fast reaction times. Of course, the KP knows what he has to do. It looks like Tua, they got the res, and I think he immediately got spiked straight afterwards. The Hot Wings has already been popped by winning as well, so we know that he's got, you know, basically less of an escape mechanism than ever, and has been hooked and dunked. Get the defensive hook. Can they dash out though? Flakes really needs to escape. He was a really nice play, but I don't think he can do anything more. Gentil with a 360 play. Okay, it's not COD, but I don't mind it in this scenario, and that is Tua unfortunately outed. Just 3 teams left. Core potentially have the high ground. They're dropping the nuke. A really nice play, actually. Oh, dude's going to die to the nuke. A nice air blast by Flaxy. Really nice mechanical and adept plays. He knows what he's got as an escape mechanism. Uses it instantly. I thought things were going south there. And I think Gentil's going to be stopping Flaxy from getting that back in. He's got the dash already used. Into Mayuri's hands. And Moek needs to be there with the reinforcements. Gets the hook. Dunk down. Pops the summon napalm. Flaxy's already found dead. And Core, they got the res? Yep, they're going to have to stick this res for free. It's without issue. And they can even just stick Flaxy for free. It looks like Trapper's already popped the Fuse Blood too, just to get out, basically, in this scenario. Greed is trying to guarantee that he can get this res, and I think Moek's there with the reinforcements right at the end. And they don't think they're going to have any breathing room spin to get the Slug Wave dunk. Everything, basically, the whole kitchen sink. And he can't even be healed by Flaxy in this scenario because of that anti-heal by Milk Honey. There we go, Greed is found dead, and Moek is trying to apply this LMBs whenever possible. Gentil needs to, you know, maintain his calm in this scenario. Hopefully he can do it. Greed gets a nice little couple of LMB damage when possible, but he's in the zone, taking so much damage from that knockaway, from that spike grenade. And Ranta is also trying to return the favor. He's healing up so much, but it's not enough. The second wind does connect in this scenario. Core, it is just Flaxy last alive now, as Trapper pops the Fuse Blood, basically zero value. Gentil trying to get that second proc onto Flaxy whenever possible. Trying to seal the deal. It's already off cooldown. Just to apply the proc again. Oh, he gets a spike! Oh my god! The cheeky play actually picks up a nice little red armor. And we are looking at Cat Heist as well, in a similar situation. Holy schmoly. And the back is a full 3-man though. That the res beacon was nicely positioned. So they're, you know, we're looking at 4 red packs for Mayuri, completely stacked out of control. Unfortunately, I can't show it on the overlay, but they're looking absolutely juiced. And it is going to be a crown on crown. A bit of Game of Thrones action coming in here. Oh, but looks like Trapper's chose the victim, and it's going to be Flaxy in this scenario. 25 seconds roughly for Cat Heist as he popped his own Fuse Slot against Gentil, but he took so much damage right at the last second, and unfortunately, it's not going to be enough. And how many? It's like 19 kills for Pan. Big mega game for those guys. Nice.
Storm tightening.
Alrighty. So game number 5 is going to be Bullet Trains. Boom. We're not stepping off the gas, man. We're going straight into
Select
game
your
5, of
hunter.
course. That's something that's a bit of a benefit here in this scenario, you know, because before we had to wait like potentially 5 minutes as the teams kind of, you know, reshuffle themselves
The
after game 3,
sets us
and
free.
you know, not having to do that. It feels that 5
You
minutes
are
feels
the
like
drop
30 minutes
leader.
sometimes. You know, if I've got nothing to do, it feels like forever. But if I can yap, it's not too bad. Yo, Muggy, how do you alias the emotes? Oh, you can do it on this. I got you. May as well do a little bit of Twitch admin while I'm chilling on the side. There we go. Straight into game 5 though. Straight off the bat, we're looking at resilience up for grabs in about 50
Abyssal
seconds, of
hatchlings are
course.
spawning
Mecha boosters
soon.
is the same on Immortech. I'm wondering if Bear are going to go there again. We've seen them doing that a couple of times. This one's got an added bit of value, of course, now. And aside from that, we've got 2 teams on Gridlock. Straight off the bat. Maybe going towards Academy. They're looking at Armors on Dawn Caps, but they're just basically out of everyone's grasp in this scenario. It looks like Tua and Leo in this scenario. Both getting their own respective farm, but of course Leo dropped on the north side, so they have potentially, you know, faster access to Academy and to start snowballing off that one. Meanwhile, we're seeing 3 teams here. Matt the third already found dead. Trepper. Oh, nice little spike grenade. Salamander potentially on the last legs. They might be outed very, very quickly here. Oh, this is a very, very scrappy fight. Now Deco maybe looking to get free pickings onto Mayuri. Found the pick. And there's a nice little dagger back at the last second. Of course, we're looking at Gentle also taking that Bandito. We're not finding winning as well at the same time. And the boss has finally spawned Deco. And he really needs to jump ship. He's already been hit by a mock once. Kragger also needs to, you know, kind of go their own separate ways, ideally. Nice attempt by Kragger. Welcome back, everyone, as well. There we go. So Pan have got the levels. They've got the perk. And surprisingly, no one went for the mecha boosters. Looks like Koya going for the full left Morton Fortress drop. And it looks like Kragger, unfortunately, maybe just stayed a little bit too long in that scenario. Bandito, oh, trying to get a bond cap. I'm not really sure what's going on here, because you know that Pan are right behind you. You just need to completely get out of town. I mean, I guess Deco's still alive, but I think going for farm is definitely the better scenario. You can always back on each other, right? You don't need a bonfire this early. Especially with the map being so wide, right? So no one went for the armor still, all things considered. You know, of course, as I mentioned before, there are Sky Shocks, so you could have went for a really fast rotate to Dawn right off the bat. And then circled back into zone afterwards. But, it's fine. Oh, Bandito getting... Oh, Gento if he hit the... Oh, just out of range on that second shot. But Mayuri's probably going to seal the deal here. I mean, he doesn't get spiked though, so, you know, better, what's it called? Conditioning, let's say. Starting to come in for these players. And it looks like Miasm has finally taken my advice. Listen to the stream, it looks like. So Capagods is maybe looking to assess Cat Heist. Maybe trying to get a little bit of steal, but it's a bit slow on the gun there. Oh, do Leo have the same idea here now to just finally go for Dawncap's farm for the armors? It looks like it might be the case. Or they're going for shop. No, they are actually going for the armors. This is really weird. Because Fisher obviously there. It looks like Timmy has found the most perfect relics as well on day 1. How did he do that? Monster high roll. It looks like one arm was picked up right at the end as well. So a little sneaky pickup from Leo in this scenario. Velati with one of the pickups. Looks like a potentially aggressive rotate by Pan as well, going to the right side. Lobster have basically reset themselves for the most part. They've found some mobs on Heart, I believe. Econ's not looking too healthy. They ideally want to have like 2 to 3k threshold to get the double relic purchases and some extras on top. But Bandito potentially getting caught out again. Arcane Railgun does get the connection. Deco maybe looking to slot that res straight off the bat. There he goes. He's gonna have to circle 360 constantly. Nope, actually decides against it because Pan are applying like mega pressure on them. These guys have scuffled forever, it feels like. And this is definitely harming Pan. Sorry, it's definitely harming Lobster in this a lot more than it's harming Pan. Seeing 3 teams kind of on the south side. They're not even rotating into circle. They're waiting for maybe a really late rotate. Maybe some zone camping happening here.
Enemy Oracle
Mayuri's circling around on the south side. Napalm as well used on 081. Timmy tries the dunk, but the hook disconnect right at the end. The things are loose, a little bit of out of order, but the spike grenade gets mega value, and Timmy is now on his last leg. Lost all the armor. Already found dead now. That fight went so sour. Gentil trying to do some nice little 360 plays. Come on, we need the COD montage. 081. Okay, he's lost the debuff. He's got to go again now. He's going to get it. Slot pop. Oh man, Fish were just caught completely off guard there. And man, Mayuri is one of those ghost players who just hits the spike grenades over and over again. So much value. He really knows how to get the value out of that character, man. Great stuff. Bunu trying to get some poke on. Oh, gets the hook onto Romance. Oh, and a little bit of return favor by Flakes. Actually gets the dunk. Really nice stuff.
Abyssal hatchlings.
Okay, Rogo just narrowly missing. But Romance unfortunately doesn't have the mana. Now just getting that the regen in just in time. It looks like there's a bit of a desperate scurry by Kaiser. Long circle round. Unless it does the res in the zone, but if he does the res in the zone, Core are just going to pick that one up for free. I think they're just going to aggressively send it in. As we flick over to the right hand side, looks like Hyenas. Oh, they got the cheese poke dunk combo, hitting Velati completely. Oh, and there's a spike as well, and a stun to CC chain. Seeing an Eva pick up as well, surprisingly. Is it on Munio? Wow, nice. So they did do the res in zone. Surprisingly, Core didn't want to capitalize on gatekeeping this one. Lob this time have, like, I think properly reset this time. We're seeing some, they're all triple relicked up.
Have spawned.
But they have no money afterwards. I mean, Krager doesn't even have boots, unfortunately, in this scenario. See some late, last second farming from Koi as well. I'm sure there's an air blaster there you could pick up. Please pick it up. Or he's going to go for Sunweaver. Okay, there we go. But decides to go for Diadem instead of Blaster. Fair enough. Bunu found dead for Cam, so they didn't last too long here. I think Core decided to finally circle back down to them, apply a bit more pressure. The Smoke probably going to go for the hook, gets the hook prediction really nicely. Dunk down. Air Blaster somehow scuffs there. That's no against Moek. But he still manages to survive with 1 HP. Oh my god, the coordination from Core was a little bit off there. And hopefully he doesn't make it out of this one. There's no way. Pops the second. Wow, okay. Really played territorially there. Ranto also getting a kill onto Train. Gentle killing Bandito as well. Trepper getting Krager. Oh, and a nice little spike at the last second by Atsu. Kappa Gods about to be dead as well, unfortunately. Seeing a nice little res at the last second. Oh, Black Lamb? Wait, that's... Oh, he probably touched the train for a split second. I was about to say, like, there's not a beacon there, but then I just looked at the train.
Meteor Beast incoming.
Teams, of course, trying to get that level 10 if they don't have it already. So Core are basically nearly already there, hopefully, with Moek. Oh, I've only agreed with level 10. They're also trying to do the same thing whenever possible. We're looking at the Soul spawning in about 45 seconds. Renewal up for grabs. And what is it? What's the other one? It's not double renewal, is it? It is. Wow. No, it's combustion. Never mind. I was about to say they can't double spawn, can they? Oh man, Pan got absolutely chunked there right at the end. That went super crazy. Atsu also found last alive dead. So Koya out to 10th place. Mirror with the Massimine pickup. I think he's isolated. He's going to be able to get his team back up for free. Be a relatively easy reset. But this on the top right hand side, there's potentially 3 teams that are converging here. We know that there's a red bond already, so Lobber, you know, they've had a rough early game and early mid game, so they need to play for like third parties ideally. I think in this scenario, and they can still fight for a full fight. To be honest, I don't think Cam aren't strong either. To be honest, sort of thing. If there was any team to fight, it would be those guys. But it's sometimes a bit hard to assess how strong a team is. Sometimes, at least from a first glance, or not knowing their early game. Oh, nice little hook dunk by Flakes. Slug wave. With a nice little ice wall. Winning is pop the ulti. Got the iframe state. Oh, gets a nice little 2-man stun, and High managed to get a full reset there with the Eva providing those monstrous heals. On the top left hand side, the soul's already been dropped, so Panic picked it up, trying to apply pressure onto Bear. Lobster trying to do the same thing. They've got one spike. It's a 1-for-1 exchange, it looks like. TP play. Kragger, can he get any picks though? Unfortunately, not enough. Deco gonna circle around, shimmy around, pops the ulti, circles around into Lizardo's territory. Spike grenade just narrowly misses, pops a couple of LMBs. Unfortunately, Banditas found dead. It is just Deco now, last alive. Seeing another, what's it called? A res pick up there for Bear. Blackman finding Kronos.
Hatchlings are spawning soon.
Senchi's playing a couple of LMBs.
Storm tightening.
Senchi's can't last too much longer. The squid kind of scuffs there, unfortunately. Hyenas now have to look for another res. They picked up Kronos right at the last second. Rapid heal ups coming in. Bruno gets the dunk though, unfortunately, onto Munio. Hook narrowly misses. Looks like they're going to make it out, but they are into potentially Leo's territory, as if they slot to walk up towards the Guardian. I think they surely hear Kronos walking down. There we go. Been forced out, but they're going to be okay in this scenario. Drop a pad as well. Trying to get some last second mobs. Kronos dies to the world somehow. I'm not sure if that was a train death. That might have been the case. Oh, Munio. There we go. Unfortunately, Hyenas are out in 9th place. And I think on the bottom left-hand side, it looks like potentially gatekeeping by Core onto Finn, but they have armors. What's the armor situation like between both teams? I mean, they're both relatively even, apart from Cat Heist. On the north side, we're looking at Pan. They need to try and get a rest. There's a crown below them. 10 seconds left. They already picked one up. Never mind. I'm blind. So they're probably going to let it pop and then maybe stack around this way, is my guess. If they know that Bear are down here, at least. I'm not really sure if they know where Bear are. Camo applying a load of pressure onto Lobster. Bandito manages to dash through the wall. Maybe double dash again down, back through. Really nice, clean escape there by Bandito. Nice little R&B knock away. One spike there. Deco now dashes to the left-hand side. Wilhelm's maybe looking for a free pick. We don't see... Oh, another spike, surprisingly. On Jin of all players as well. It's just Kragger now that's alive. This is very, very rough for Lob.
The Lava Baron will soon appear.
Let's see if Core can navigate this fight against the Finn. We're looking at Cat Heist. I like this kind of play from Cat Heist with the flank play. Rhapsody found dead as well, unfortunately. Oh, big pick up there. Can they get a counter Rhapsody with the ulti? Misses. Everything misses. And of course, with them having a Zeph, they can get the heals in whenever necessary. Oh, Bruno really, really close there with the hook. I think overall I'm seeing a big improvement in KPs with the hook dunks across the board. It feels like Ranta finding a kill onto Greed at the same time. We'll just look at the connection. Oh, Gentle is going to get the counter Kaiser. Bruno tries another hook, narrowly misses that one. Black Ram trying to get the heal in. Trevor not getting too much value with this the Fusillade. Okay, we're going to disconnect onto Black Lamb. Vortex Charm connects. Viper just needs one more LMB. Gentle actually gets the kill credit though. I think sending a flurry of LMBs is getting the dash resets, but Viperus rapidly healed the majority of that damage up. Meanwhile, we've seen Core also just circling around, trying to maybe look for a Morius or otherwise. As Booney tries another hook, but he's been hit by a spike grenade, taking a lot of damage, and now Core potentially have free pickings. Nice little squid play, but gets hooked back, unfortunately. Maria's also found dead as well. Trepper is actually 80 strafing like a god against Lizardo. It might be one reset pick. He's got one. That has to dagger back at the last second. And he's maybe looking for more free pickings. I think he's established enough territory to maybe get that res onto Mayori. Can hopefully do it in time. Dashes the oh, my mind is going blank. I said it not too long ago. The Vortex Charm. Oh my god. My mind just went completely blank there. Oh, gets the spike onto Gentle as well. And maybe an opportune moment for Trepper to try and stick this res. Yeah, we go. Back as a full 3-man. The zone's not too far away. Are Core going to look down and maybe look for free pickings? Or are they going to guarantee it's a Morius? Oh, they actually decide to go back down to maybe look at Pan, but they've already healed up a lot of the damage now that they previously taken from the zone.
Online.
Looking at Bear with the double little cook there, so I'm expecting a mission style meal in not too long. We're looking as well for Kaiser. 1 minute 5 seconds for that crown outside of zone. Mukuni potentially segregated from the team, but one member on 1 HP. Finn were a little bit scuffed there with it. Feels like the kind of organization in terms of trying to get the kill. Meanwhile, Cat has nearly got the double bonus connection onto Pan, but instantly jumps back. Lati actually gets the insta pop as well. The crown was just there at the most optimal time. I know that that's been one point of contention with Rez's for sure, and I can agree with that. Like, you know, you get the kill, but it's in wisp form, and someone else stomps the wisp, and you pick up the crown. You know, it just pops the crown. You know, bit troublesome. And Leo again, absolutely pummeled in every direction. Wuhom manages to find a little bit of space to get out here, and Kaiser with 25 seconds left as Rhapsody gets 2 kills. Oh my god, monster! Kaiser doing a decent amount of damage. Also doesn't pop. Oh my god, Ranta. Trying to get the kill onto Wuhom. Is he going to do it? Spike grenade, LMBs. Walking Railgun. Oh, nearly gets it. The wall's coming in. Pops the ulti. Oh, the train takes him out. You're not invulnerable to the trade, unfortunately. This Reed gets a nice little bit of damage. Combo CC chain from Mawik. I really like it from Core. But really desperately trying to get the rest, but it's not going to be enough. Look at this pop to guarantee the space as well as to my napalm to try and, you know, maybe get Vipera back if possible. Of course, they didn't have the dash that Zeph would normally have on Vipera. Like Lizardo trying to get this LMB onto Moek. And he desperate last second heals Bunu. Okay, he's finding this scenario, gets the dunk down onto Moek. Buys a little bit of space, reunites for the team. Gets the hook back though. Pops the ulti with the second win. Unfortunately, there's a dunk. And Bunu is found dead, so Cam now have to look for a res if possible. And Rhapsody is trying to maybe stick the res, but the circle's closing in quite rapidly. This might spot trouble as Moek. I think he's going to look for an aggressive dash hook. Unfortunately, unsuccessful there. And we also look at Pan on the left-hand side too. Water's trying to disconnect from Flaxion to Vipero. It's like the LMB sent, and now Pan looking for some potential free pickings. Cam are getting completely third-parted here. They are the sandwich filling. That's still air blast from Flaxi, but it's not enough. Drop the nuke as well. Moek is also found dead. Oh, Rhapsody seals the deal. Really nice ulti right at the end here, but can't really make use of the other procs. Oh, gets a nice surprise spike of all things. Playing out 2 members. Runu gets a nice little dunk onto Trepper. Gentle last alive in the blink of an eye. Pan. Everything was looking up for them, and they're just now with just Striker left. Uh-oh. Black Lamb? Oh! I really like the calm nature of Gentil. He really understands the kind of overarching mantra of Strike, I feel. Because I feel like if I was playing Strike, I'd be like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, I got an 80 strafe. Like, the best players can just seem calm and also manage the chaos the best, especially with Strike. Because all it is just hitting the shots, right? You know, you can say that for every character, but I feel like there's especially that, it's like, it's maximized by like 100 times over. Oh, Bunu! Crazy play there right at the end. He's coming in rapidly. They've leveled the playing field, but of course Vipera is now going to stick the res. He's doing his options. Oh, he tries a little optimistic hook. Unsuccessful though. There is a crown on the north side. On the right, just go for it. Stick it.
Closing.
There we go. So the back is a full 3-man with 2 squads left. Runa's just looking for any hook he can get. This dash across is a bit weird though. He's playing the space in the abyss is probably the best call here. And now he's used basically all of his dashes. Ran out of everything in the tank. And that is Bear taking another game here, ending with, what, 13 kills? Sheesh. Damn. This play felt so panicky, I'm not sure. Like, just using the dashes off cooldown, like, into their face, like, I'm not really sure what the point of that was. Alrighty, so we're rapidly approaching our last game. But definitely coming out on top. Even if this was a scrim block in respective points, they'll be like, you know, going crazy in the lead. So let's get this last game on the way. We just need unstable portals to be set for the Storm Shift, and we are good to go. Cool. That does give me a little bit of a chance to get a water break in as well. My God. And if anyone watches like Pokelols, I don't mean that type of water break. I mean just drinking water, man. Holy, 4 monsters. Bro, I can drink one and I'm jumping off the walls, man. Alright, so it's Miazen back and OT1 that we need. Alrighty, we're in our last game now, everyone. And I think one thing that I should have probably mentioned earlier, I mean, of course, everyone should have been doing it from the previous Scrims too, is just recording your POV of your gameplay. Because, of course, the Observer POV can only show so much, and I can only capture so much action at once, right? If there's 2 fights happening in completely separate biomes, like, there's no way I'm catching both of them, right? So as much as I can try to catch maybe the overall kind of flavor of the match, having your own POV is just so instrumental. Like, you know, we had the Kaus workshop today on playing Brawl, and there was instantly like things that Kaus could pick up on, like misusing dashes, for example, on Brawl. And there was like a myriad of other different small mistakes that he instantly picked up on. So you may have something that you've picked up as a bad habit that you don't even know subconsciously, and having someone watch over the VOD will, you know, instantly illuminate those things. And you know, at that point you've got to make sure that you're implementing that new knowledge or kind of undoing the bad habit that you might have. So make sure you get that in whenever possible, guys. I know that, you know, it's a bit demanding on this game, especially, you know, you don't get the best frame rates, and if you're recording on top, it's even worse, right? I understand. I have the same problem too, right? When I'm spectating, so.
Incoming.
Either way, game 6, we're looking at Armors on Cold Fang. Surely there's going to be at least one team that drops here. One team, no contest. Again, it's Pan. No contest. And on the north side, there's 3 teams going up. Hyena's going up to Wellsprings, it looks like, and potential early contest on Mana Coils between Cam and, was it the pink team? Tua, there we go.
Enemy Oracle online.
3 teams straight off the bat. 4 teams, sorry, on Machine. And they all jump away. And then I think 1 team actually returned right at the end. So Cat are going for the Shogi armors probably. Oh, 81 is trying to get the poke onto Lucas. He's in the back seat, man. And Fisher looking for a potential easy free pickings onto Lua. He tried a little bit of maybe a dunk play, but it was unsuccessful. Not reaching that damage threshold, of course. What's up, Smold? Smold, are you coaching for any teams or like assistant coaching? I want to know who all the coaches are, man. I mean, I know the list, but I don't know, like, you know, the assistant coaches and things of that nature. Oh, monster hook by Timmy! Oh, but the Vortex Charm actually scuffs things a bit because they're going to get knocked into the spike wall. And Fisher super low. Miazen might be the sacrificial lamb potentially. Plus the dash back onto his team. And somehow, oh, nice little max range snipe there by Rhapsody. And Bear come out on top of that one. It was looking on the ups, but that Vortex Charm, oh my god. Para went crazy there. It was a bit of a last ditch, not last ditch effort, but it was kind of like, if that skill didn't hit, they would have been screwed. Oh, your assistant for Lurox. There we go. Big. That is that Shrek on steroids, right? I need to know the history for this name, dude. Like, where does this come from? It's like saying, I don't know, like Toy Story on MDMA. It's like, where does the name come together? Like, I'm sure there's a history behind it. Shrek on steroids. I see GPA. Okay. I got you. Visingo Bear as well with the Omega late farm into Academy. Crazy late rotation to Academy.
Enemy Oracle online.
He's doing I see, okay. Oh, Milk Honey. Cast, I think, was given information. He's playing a CCTV camera cosplay. And kind of definitely been... Sorry, Finn had been forced down to the south side. Milk Honey. Oh, gets the dunk onto Gentle with an LMB on top. And Mary's now really caught out. No, sorry, Mana left. And Milk Honey's probably looking for that. Oh, he tries a little optimistic hook, but I think Mary's going to be able to feather it his way out in this scenario. Rip GPA, rip. Oh, we flick over to Mana Cores as well, some potential action brewing. Milk Honey actually finally does get the kill onto Trepper, so I think they maybe overstayed their welcome a touch too long, but they are going to get rest upon Skyrats. So they're going to be okay in this scenario, but they lost a little bit of econ and maybe some territory as well. Looks like there's a little bit of a dance that didn't turn into anything. It kind of fizzled out. We're looking at Fish trying to get some buys in. Timmy's got to heal up rapidly because two are slowly walking down Flakes. What are you doing here? Oh, he gets the hook still! I don't think the chest really influenced anything there, to be honest, but we'll give him chest credit for that somehow. I don't know. What a crazy sequence, man. He hits the max range. Holy. There's some cheese. Okay, Muni's there with the reinforcements there on the Eva, but can't really do much. The Beacon didn't connect. That would have definitely been a guaranteed kill on Timmy. Either way, I think, to be honest, he was really caught out here. On the same side, Cat, Matt the third getting 2 kills. He swapped back from the Oath back onto the Hudson. Really capitalized on it, it seems. And it is Flaxy that's alive for Core. And there is a res on the south side, which he can probably do for free unless Koi go, out of zone and into it and potentially prevent him, because obviously there is a decent amount of mob form that can be picked up around this area. Looking at hyper haste up for grabs in about 50 seconds. Or the day 2. As I zoom out a touch, it looks like Cam are doing a Blacklang's doing a back rotate here.
Enemy Oracle online.
Not too far from each other now, and Timmy's already back in the game. Or Timmy and his team, shall I say.
Storm tightening.
They picked up a couple of kills, but yeah, they're not looking too healthy in items, and they're not even double gripped up, and it's day 2. Meanwhile, Cam are looking relatively healthy as well, apart from Black Lamb. Well, is it just bugged? Okay, it's just bugged GUI. Never mind. Oh, I can't even trust the overlay. Oh, that's great, man. There's no Flakes. Come on, no one's falling for it again, man. You got to do it in a position where they know that the chests would normally spawn there organically, right? There's no way. There's no way. Come on, guys. Come on. Oh, I can't, guys. Please. Okay, they pick up another kill there. Oh, Bear might be actually getting caught out here. Oh, this is really bad. As Hyena is completely collapsing this. Romance might be looking for a little bit of a ghost fight. But they get the spike and there's no way, Bear. What is going on? Oh, man. Flakes. What are you doing to them? And I think he's just found his new favorite item. That is his new favorite item. I can't, bro. I can't.
Enemy Oracle is scanning.
The chests only spawn in predetermined locations, guys. If the chest is there, that is someone using the chest power. Please. Please, guys. You've learned this lesson now. I'm telling you it. I was not expecting to see these chest plays happening and people getting caught out this late into scrims. I thought that people would have known this information already, but I guess not. Meanwhile, Marode is sending in quite fearlessly against Cam. I guess they have the armor advantage, and of course they got the reinforcements of Gen 2, especially in the corridors. Black Lamb tries to apply a little bit of pressure, trying to return a couple of LMBs to try and, kind of negate the pressure that's being applied by Pan, but it keeps coming, and they've already lost 2 members. Vunu's now last alive. The unstable portal's there conveniently, but Capagod is there. They're not even looking at each other. They're so focused on their own little game, it looks like, as Mary gets the last little spike onto Vunu. Unfortunately, it's not enough. Cam are outed 11th place. Sheesh. I'm going to flick up onto the top side. Looks like Cronus is getting potentially chunked, but it's actually returning the pressure here against Romance. Unfortunately, it's not enough. And Flakes now has to circle around down through the win rings potentially. But of course, we do see more action unraveling here. As Atsu's already found dead Cat Heist, getting a decent sized fusillade. Gets a dagger back as Trepper also tries the same thing. Can't get any value, unfortunately.
Enemy Oracle online.
And we are hearing some reses being popped here whenever possible. Looks like Koi did get back all 3 members.
Meteor beast
As we're looking at
incoming.
cats with their own little mini fights against hyenas. Just misses, unfortunately. Nice little pop there. Ulti pop with the Fury onto Salamander. That's really forced hyenas away. Ranta gets the kill onto Mayuri as well at the same time. We're looking at True Flight spawning in about 40 seconds as well. Hyenas are chilling on the train tracks for now. Cat is still level 9, same with hyenas. But this mob camp might change things here. Of course, with getting that level 2 ulti might be a little bit of a more incremental power step, a bigger, more deeply felt power step here potentially. Train Enthusiast is now circling from behind hyenas, looking for a hook. Is successful. Can he mantle and get that easy clean picking? He's back onto all of his team members. Renio gets a nice little dash, but I don't think it's going to be enough. That's 1 member down, unfortunately. Hyenas instantly have to jump ship now. A couple of teams outside the circle as well, about 3 or 4. Who is it in this case? Gentle going for the broken res. Probably going to be successful, I think, in this scenario. Oh, Train Enthusiast gets a nice little cheesy. Oh, it's not even cheesy. It's a nice clean hook. It's right in the face of Salamander. Somehow, he wasn't going for the dash. There's a nice pot pickup here. Can they get the res off successfully? Salamander got the GAs just enough. And he actually, Ryoji avoids getting dunked as well by Train Enthusiast. He's having his own little mini LMB fight. Salamander sends in with the ulti onto Capagods. The last hot shot does not hit. And Cat somehow manages to recover from that situation. It was crazy. And now they know that the dash has been used by on Hudson. I'm surprised the Cat, Koi didn't look to actually go in again. If I'm not mistaken, it's only 1 dash on Hudson, right? It depends on, I guess, cooldowns. The other team as well in that scenario. Cracker is also found downed, and a really, really nice aggressive send with the slug wave from Milk Honey. Nice Arcane Railgun follow up. A couple more LMB should surely seal the deal. And the donk. Bandito is found dead. It is just Deco. Tries to circle back. I'm surprised he even did that and got away with that for free. Leo is surprisingly playing super duper slow. I'm surprised they didn't at least look on the island and maybe capitalize and see if Deco was last alive. That's at least 1 kill point you could have picked up for free there. Same time, high. Big level disadvantage now, 11 versus 9. Suncheese tries to go in with a nice little aggressive spike grenade, but it's unsuccessful. And again, it's one of those scenarios, you know that a dash has been used. You could have, you maybe sent it onto that ghost, knowing that it's been used. A flick down onto Lob versus Leo. They've got the high ground and the twisted advantage temporarily against Lucas in this scenario. A lot of teams gatekeep each other, 55% on the True Flight. Teams are just fighting this. A big hook, it looks like. Milk Honey taking down Greed this time. Cat Heist trying to get some more value, but has just really forced away Core. That's what he really did with that Fusillade. 3 teams circling down the bottom right side. Hyenas, the Beacon comes, the ulti comes out from the Eva there. Throwing us on super low HP. Munio getting spiked at the last second. Gentle is going to probably get another one here and then very, very shortly. Nice press to apply a couple of walls. Going to be the sacrificial lamb. Suncheese just needs to jump ship completely now. Okay, Railgun. Oh, actually connects. Oh, no. That is Hyenas, unfortunately, out of there right at the end. 10th place. Damn. And who took the True Flight? It was Finn. So they've acquired a bunch of power over the course of this game. Oh, he got scuffed by the thingy. Nice little dunk there by Flakes. They actually really, really capitalize on this. And that might be one of those just unfortunate interactions there. Things are looking really on the up. He even popped the wings. And Velati has to pop the Fusillade right at the last second. Flakes actually finds Lucas. Sky Shark there right at the last second for Velati. Oh, it gets knocked off too. Oh, another kill there.
Abyssal hatchlings have spawned.
So Leo are outed 9th place. Flick over to the right hand side. Let's have a quick flick over to see what's going on. Kragger. Big Fusillade pop by Trepper. He's been tried to wall it in, was unsuccessful. And I think they just kind of want a kill guarantee here. Deco's now going to for the rest stick. It is day 4 though. It's going to hurt quite a lot. And if Pan realize this, they can easily capitalize. Deco instantly jumps off ship. He pops it with the little cook, which is really nice to see. Oh, Deco. Oh! Dashes away at the last second. And that rest was for nothing, unfortunately. Next res is a crown, but Matt is God in this one. Pops the ulti, LMBs are coming in. And that's definitely going to be a hook in. Boom, there we go. Deco is outed along with Lob. It's 8th place, a crown pickup as well. Unsuccessful. core do take out Fish in this scenario, I believe, as well, shortly afterwards. Looking at Soul Stealer potentially. Well, it's already dropped, but it's a little bit bugged, of course. It always spawns in the I think it's in the second. Oh, nice hook. Nice little air blast though, Gentil. And the exchanges keep happening. Cat Heist goes into a big fusillade. Not too much value acquired there. Has to dagger back very early. Trepper is really trying to punish this one. Milken is trying to guard as long as possible with LMBs. Tries a little bit of an optimistic predictive hook there, but it's unsuccessful. And again, surely Training Enthusiast goes in for the free hook. Or he tries it onto the onto winning there, but it's unsuccessful. Seeing Imuru spawn in about 55 seconds as well. And there's Milk Honey with the crown pickup as well. It's going to find some pocket space to go into once the next teleporter spawn. You can maybe cycle around. Looks like two have been forced away from the Bond, or maybe they can back on it if they've got enough time. Until goes in with an aggressive in. Flakes actually reveals his cover now, finally right at the end. And Miori is kind of pummeling on Romance, unfortunately. Flakes tries to go in with the slow wave, which unfortunately misses the dunk. Winning is also dead very, very shortly afterwards. Cat to potentially looking to guard this one. Can he make it through the portal? There's no way, Milkuni! Oh, God. If he hit the hook, that would have been a kill for sure, probably. We know that he's got the combo down. And that's with Cat Heist, and Mary's looking to force out Cat Heist and Milkuni now.
The Lava Baron has arisen.
"25 seconds left. Another crown pickup this time on the south side. There's a rotation up through the portal as well. 1 minute 20 left. Got the armor repairs in as well. And Maurice is a little bit damaged, but it's still got a decent amount of HP. Matt trying to get some LMB poke whenever possible. He's getting killed up as well. He's fine by VivEUcamp.
Storm tightening.
There's no way. There's no way, please! Okay, he got the res off. Oh my god, I was about to say there's no way that you fall for that and that you, like, don't die. But Flakes is 30 seconds left, and the dagger actually connects directly onto Flakes' face. Gets spiked there as well. Unfortunately, that is too outed. Trepper finds VivEUcamp as well. Gentil looking to get that ulti proc onto Matt. There we go, actually takes Matt down. It's Salamander last alive now as Mayuri. Let's get a little bit more focus. Atsu takes down Moek as well. Oh, Salamander, is he going for the aggressive R&B in, trying to survive as long as possible? Trepper, oh, unfortunately, it's not enough. It's all good for Uzi, bro. Well, can it? Oh, we cancelled the back as well onto Trepper at the last second. Nuke's been dropped to negate the bond. Bad play from Atsu down to the south side, drops the avalanche. Unfortunately, half of it falls off the map. Maybe a wide set. I really like Cat Heist's flanking positioning. I really, really like that. This is something I feel like he's learned maybe from like the Shin VOD or something. Dunk down. Already lost the fusillade. Has to jump back, dagger back onto his team. But Panda now look to really turn this into a sandwich situation. They're really realize and capitalize on it. Trepper finds one. Gets the bonus connection onto Milkuni, I think, with the stun. Pops the slug wave. Unfortunately, it's not enough. Ranter already found dead as well. Koi. And oh, Kappa getting absolutely chunked by Gentil. Hook misses from Train Enthusiast. The Milkuni manages to scurry out as well somehow right at the last second. Last alive. Going for the crown pickup as we can see on the north hand side. Gentil looking to maybe get that kill to Train Enthusiast. Gets the one hit onto Atsu. Second hit actually hits. Chunking, and Trepper actually gets one little hit right at the end. Train trying to go for the dunk, unfortunately mistimes it. And there's a little lip of space for Train to kind of continue playing on, waiting for the dunk cooldown, I'm assuming, and some LMB poke. Unfortunately, it's not enough. That is Koi outed. Crown pickup, as I mentioned, onto Milkuni. Trying to dash through, maybe to get a crazy hook and dunk onto someone. Places the E-Plat, it's not enough, and Pan actually takes game number 6 with a monster 22 kill game. Really, really nicely done by Pan. I really like their macro choices throughout the game. Really, really clean. And I just need to send a quick text to someone, and then we can maybe get these interviews on the go. So hopefully, if Brew, if you're watching this, or anyone else who's trying to conduct the interviews and dragging people in, if you could assist with that, I'd greatly appreciate it. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, what's up,
You're
Courageous Day,
Jimmy.
dude?
Doing good.
Alrighty, I'm just gonna send off this text real quick, and yeah, just see if you can grab anyone, and I'll get some interviews going.
Yeah, I mean, I'll let them see first if they want to be interviewed. Right now, we don't have anybody.
No worries.
I feel like I won't force anybody now. Wanna be, they wanna be.
So, what do you think of those games, then, dude?
Hello.
Yeah, what's up, Cooper?
I think they were pretty good. I think they're a lot better now. I definitely see improvement with a lot of the teams. Like I was looking at the map, I think a lot of teams are much more in the zone. I was listening to some players, they're playing a lot more macro. Like a lot of people understand the macro a lot. They just make some mistakes where it's like little mistakes. But they understand like the game a lot better.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've noticed the same thing.
I think teams are
Yeah.
still really panicky, though. Surprisingly, I thought they'd be a bit more calculated,
Yeah.
if that makes sense, in some certain decision making. Some teams have definitely
Yeah.
improved that. I do agree with you.
Yeah, but some teams
Yeah.
don't have coaches also.
I think
You know,
like
like
I don't think they have. I think a lot of the teams don't. The problem is a lot of the teams don't have an ego yet, and that's why it makes them very panicky. Like they know and they understand the game a lot better now, but they don't have like the mentality of I'm going to win this now. It's going to work. Like they're very like I'm not so sure yet kind of mentality, you know?
Yeah.
But they know but what they're doing is correct. Like I'm looking at them, they're thinking about it, and what they're thinking about is correct, and then they just don't do it.
I guess one
Because
thing, for
they're
example, like you've got things like that late rotation into academy that we saw early game. You got
Yeah.
like you've got like it's okay, but it's like really like out of nowhere. Like it doesn't really
Yeah.
follow like a clean flow. Like going back into zone
Yeah.
like 2 biomes away just for the armors. I don't know. Like those things are like the things like you
yeah,
probably
but
want
as
to
I said,
orient. Go to Skyshock straight away and go there straight away, then go
Yeah.
back into zone, right? Not do a couple of biomes and then go there. Sorry, Cooper, bro. What are you saying?
yeah, as I said, like the many teams still didn't get their coaches.
Yeah.
So yeah, they
Which
didn't
teams
really
are? Do you
look.
know which teams by any chance that are like looking
Yeah,
still?
Courageous should know.
I should know. Yeah, I do know. I have it written down. Do you want me to go through it?
Just anyone that you can maybe still see in the Discord that would like to be interviewed. I guess they can just see how they're getting on.
Yeah. I could send a message real quick, or I see Tom Kick is doing his coaching right now. I'll just send a quick message.
Awesome.
Anybody wants to be
I mean, if there's none,
interviewed?
that's fine by me. I got food to make, man. I'm
Doing a
starving,
football.
dude. Holy.
Yeah, I think so too. I think a lot of people are just a lot of people are like reviewing right now, which is fine by me. Like honestly, like interview should just be for people who really feel like doing it, you know?
Yeah, they want to talk about something. Or
Mm-hmm.
we'll hold out for like maybe 5 more minutes, and if
Yeah,
no one's
yeah,
around,
we can
then
do that.
we'll just call it there. Sure.
There.
Was there any like
Uh,
crazy plays that you saw, or something questionable? Anything that stuck out?
Yeah, I'm thinking about. I mean, there was the cool. I mean that the team, Lizardo, Vipero, and the last guy I forgot his name. They won like 3 out of the or 4 out of the 6 ones.
Yeah,
They
3. Yeah.
yeah. Oh wait,
Is it
they're
Flaxy?
replying.
Is it Raps? Was it? No.
No, it's not Flaxy. That's the Tom Kick team. The one I'm thinking about is the Beirut GPA team.
Oh, is it Lucas Vipero? I can't remember the third, bro. Mine is
Yeah, Lizardo.
Lizardo. There we go.
I think it's the right.
It's because they have like a lizard, like a ardo at the end. Like it just.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. But they were very good. Like they were very well coordinated. They played very well into zone. I think it showed because they won like a bunch of them. So of them, they definitely did some crazy plays that I'm like, wow, that's pretty cool. I mean, I think I saw a lot of cool plays, right? That I'm just like, those are cool plays, but it's just there's no follow up afterwards, right? Like they go for a cool play and then it's just like afterwards, but what do you do after? You know, like that some KP dunks that people went for. I'm like, it was very flashy. Like I think it was the fifth game, the ending. Like somebody was rezzing. It was a 3v3. Two of the teammates died, so he went to go res over. It was over Abyss, and a myth chased, and then the KP jumped off the res to dunk, right?
Yeah.
And immediately went into zone while he could have just get the dunk and gone back immediately to continue resing. You know,
Yeah.
like the flashy plays are there, but it's just like the continuation, just the boring plays aren't there yet. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
you need the
everybody's doing
consistency
it.
plays. Those are the ones
Yeah.
that give you the best value. The flashy ones are
Exactly.
like just for the clips, right? They don't really win you
Exactly.
the games.
Yeah, you need the consistent boring plays. You know, those I haven't seen yet. The boring, like, yeah, okay, they're doing this, they're poking them out. Okay, they're now have no armor left. Okay, and they're just getting whittled down, and okay, it's done. You know,
Yeah.
those kind of plays I haven't really seen yet. You know, the very
As well, it feels like,
consistent.
as you mentioned, like the kind of psychology of like we're gonna win this. It's like the intent of a fight. It feels like sometimes they don't know what the outcome should be. Like sometimes you fight to push people away. Sometimes you fight to fight
Yeah.
for territory. Sometimes you fight for mobs. And some teams, it feels like they're just fighting because they're close to each other. But then they just keep fighting and fighting and fighting. You know, like there's not like an end goal where they're trying to achieve something.
Yeah,
Like I think that
I was thinking about it. So, like,
Yeah, go ahead.
yeah, exactly. Yeah. So there's no they don't have the goal in mind. That's like what I try to really enunciate in the macro workshop, is that you should always know what the end goal is of a fight. Are you pushing them away? Like, why are you fighting?
Exactly.
Because lots of teams, they continue fighting even though their goal has already been reached, or they cannot even reach their goal. And at that point, it's you as a team has to be like, yeah, no, we're not going there. Like I was looking at a team, I was like looking at the stream, and they were like, yeah, they were like behind. They were like, okay, we should late rotate because we're behind, and then get the scraps from other people fighting. And I was like, yeah, that's a really good idea. Zone closes in, they go for some farm. There's another team there, and they fight that team, and they die.
Yeah, it's just like whatever's in front of
Outside
them.
of zone.
We gotta fight. We gotta look at them. We gotta do something with them. Like
No, they don't. They
Yeah,
can
yeah.
just like see the team there, completely ignore them. Steal some of the farm. Fight. They could have fought, not really fought them, but like stole the farm. And then gotten out of there, but never fight.
yeah, exactly.
The goal is still the same.
And I think as well,
But-
I don't know if do you know which players are like IGLs for their teams? If it's like that, or do you think people are like kind of just shot calling on whim, like each person is saying something? Because I feel like a lot.
I think some people.
some players are
I think
disconnected.
a lot of the teams actually do.
Or
I
like
think it
one-
differs around teams.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
it would differ on teams, but because obviously I feel like at least in this game, like typically having one IGL for like maybe 90 to 100%, and then maybe if someone gets given the information, but they don't make a decision on the information, like
Mhm.
just to like take a bit of the burden off of the IGL, like it can help. There's
Yeah,
loads of
exactly.
different ways of like running the machine, right? But
Yeah, but I do have to say, this is very entertaining, like to watch, like because they're all going for flashy plays.
no,
You know?
no,
It's, like,
this is
very-
not the reinforcement we want to give.
No, no,
Courageous. This is not the
no,
reinforcement.
no,
It's
that's
gonna
not the way
we
of
gotta do
playing.
the boring
No,
Very
no.
plays.
fun.
It's the
It
9
was
to
very
5,
fun.
dude. We could do the 9 to 5.
The 9 to 5. It was very fun to watch that KP go into chest mode and just slowly
Flakes,
walk
bro.
up.
What is it? This guy,
Yeah.
man. Oh my god.
It was very, very fun. I can't lie.
Like, it's a clip
I
bomb, but
enjoyed
it's
that a
not
lot.
like, bro. When people
Yeah,
get
I
used to
know.
it, you never pull that off again. Like,
No.
in a way,
definitely
it's
not.
good to farm it because it's like you could farm it for a bit, right? When everyone doesn't know about
Yeah.
it. But
That was just hilarious. I love that. Stuff
holy.
like that is fun to see.
It looks like, unfortunately, we didn't have anyone to be interviewed there, so I think we probably call it
Yeah.
here, that guys.
Yeah, we'll call it here. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, thank you so
Nice.
much for casting.
No
So-
worries. Yep. Thanks for everyone for watching. Everyone else have a great, rest of the day, and peace out.
Yeah. Have a nice
Peace.
evening. Bye.
Almost